Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football. Tonight, the Kime Company, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Rightmark Roofing presents the Conotton Valley Rockets hosting the Strasburg Tigers. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, TMK Valley Propane, and Wood Electric. Now, let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
Welcome into week 4 of the high school football season, live from Conotton Valley High School. Joe Geckler and Robbie Anderson here for the Conotton Valley Rockets and the Strasburg Tigers. Robbie, going to be a fun matchup here tonight. I think this is your first time out here doing a game, if I can remember correctly.
Yes, sir, it is. It's my first time out here. What a beautiful facility they got out here in Old Bowerston.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous facility. It's on the hill. You can see out over in the fall when the leaves are changing. It is awesome, kind of like at Indian Valley off in the hill there.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful out here as these leaves starting to change. Late September, early October. It would be a beautiful night out here.
Sure doesn't feel like September right now.
It does not. We cannot complain about this weather, though. Sometimes you get rain this time of year.
Yeah.
You get snow flurries sometimes. But a beautiful sunny night for some high school football and two really good football teams going at it here in the game that we have tonight. The Strasburg Tigers come into Bowerston. It's sitting at 3-0. They have wins over Windham, Steubenville Catholic Central, and Latonia last week. They run the ball like none other. They're averaging almost 280 yards a game on the ground. They rushed it for over 300 yards last week. So Strasburg going to be a physical up front running game. They have two big receivers, though. If you look at their starters on the offense, their offensive receivers, they got Gage Moore, who's 6'2", 200 pounds, and Ryan Becker, 6'2", 160. Big, tall receivers on the outside. So if Brody Ballman has to throw the ball, he's got some nice targets out there.
Yeah, got nice targets, and with running the ball as much, they're probably really good blockers too. That's what Coach Morris probably keens on too. Hey, you're big dudes out there. You're going to get your chance tonight. If we throw a little 50-50 ball out there to you, but what I'm going to lean on you is probably blocking. So get the block, get the touchdown blocks.
I mentioned they ran the ball very well last week. Gage Moore, even from the wide receiver position, ran the ball twice for 65 yards and a touchdown. Ryan Becker had 2 catches. Kaiser Thomas, 10 carries, 113 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Micah McVeigh, 4 carries, 101 yards, a touchdown, and a 2-point conversion. But they run the ball very, very well. Averaged 15 yards a carry last week.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. Averaging 15 yards a carry. I mean, Conotton Valley's got their work cut out for them, especially after giving up as much rushing yards as they did in Newcomerstown last week, because I was listening to the guys back at the studio on my drive down. They give up a lot of rushing yards, so hopefully Coach O'Hara has been working on that this week and wanting to say, hey, guys, they run the ball. We stop the run, we'll be okay. We'll be right in this game. Well, leading into Conotton Valley, I mean, they started out 2-0, Joe, both Thursday games, and then last week they got tripped up by Newcomerstown, 20-52. I mean, hey, see if they get back on the winning track.
And we've seen Newcomerstown. We know what they're about. We saw them a couple weeks ago. 52-20 was the final last week, but that's not indicative of how Conotton Valley played. They were inside the 10-yard line 4 times and couldn't come away with touchdowns or scores. So, but if you look at their offense, they're a little bit more balanced. 148 yards rushing, 189 yards passing. They had 10 touchdowns through the air, 6 touchdowns on the ground. But they have a couple big playmakers out there. Caden Leggett, their quarterback, last week, 33 of 51, 306, 3 touchdowns, a pick, 9 carries, minus 22 yards. Those were probably sacks, if I had to guess. But their big target on the outside, senior wide receiver, number 24, Cam Wright, 9 catches, 83 yards. He also had 8 carries, 33 yards. 13 tackles on defense, so he's Mr. Everything for the Rockets. But they're a little more balanced offensively, keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, it keeps you on your toes. So, I mean, makes Strasburg on their toes and makes them think, okay, what's coming now? So, Conotton Valley, I would say, has a little edge on this because Strasburg really doesn't know what's coming other than Conotton Valley. You know what's coming every play. You got to stop it.
Absolutely. And Conotton Valley, like I said, comes into the game 2-1 on the season with wins over TCC in week 1, Millersport in week 2. They lost to Newcomerstown, a very good Newcomerstown team last week, 52-20.
And I was doing a little research while I was on my drive down here. Both these teams, this is a lot. We're only in week 4 coming in, but this could be a lot of points for your playoffs, especially with Strasburg having some big wins. So Conotton Valley gets this one. They could skyrocket them up in the points. I mean, even them out. So who knows? Maybe week 11 we could be right back here calling another game, a Conotton Valley Strasburg or something like that.
Absolutely. And if you look at next week's opponents, Strasburg, they get into IVC play, but the crossover game, it's going to be Sandy Valley. They get them at home, and then Conotton Valley gets into their league play as well. They will play Brownsville out of PA. They did not play them last year, but that's next week's schedule. But no teams looking ahead after before they complete week 4 here. Again, week 4 of the high school football season taking place right here at Conotton Valley High School for the Conotton Valley Rockets and the Strasburg Tigers. We'll have kickoff coming up right at 7 o'clock, and we'll have our Wood Electric pregame show leading you up to kickoff. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Are you a compassionate caregiver looking for a career with purpose? Second Family Home Care and Support Services is now hiring home health aides and STNAs. We offer competitive wages, flex time scheduling, and employment rewards because we believe in supporting the people who support others. Start your journey with a company that truly cares. Visit careers.secondfamily.com to apply today or contact them at 740-462-3152.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Welcome back into Conotton Valley High School for Week 4 of the high school football season and the Wood Electric pregame show. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, and big thanks to all of our sponsors this year. DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Right Mark Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Keim Company, and, of course, we are in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. And, Robbie, it's going to be a fun atmosphere here tonight. The crowd's packing in over here. It's Hall of Fame night for the Conotton Valley Rockets. And it's a smaller class for them. They only got 2 guys. Clay Mauman, maybe is how you pronounce it. I apologize if I butchered that, but I think it's – what is it? Mauman. Okay.
Mockerman?
Mockerman, okay.
Mockerman.
So Clay Mockerman and Brandon Bailey are your 2 Hall of Fame induction. We're going to talk with Media Arts Director coming up at halftime, Shauna Berkey. She's going to join us, talk about this Hall of Fame class who they're going to introduce tonight at halftime. And the ceremony is tomorrow over in the gymnasium here at Conotton Valley beginning at 5 o'clock. And, of course, the alumni banquet as well. So tickets can be purchased by calling Peggy Rutledge on or before Thursday. So I guess you're too late if you
You're way too late. A couple days late.
So, but anyway, the Hall of Fame class going to happen tonight. Alumni night here at Conotton Valley. It's going to be a fun night if you're looking out on the field. Both teams warming up. Strasburg going to be in their all-white uniforms, black numerals, trimmed in orange. And you got all green uniforms for Conotton Valley, which what I expected, with white numbers. Trimmed in yellow with the gold helmets as well. So it's going to be a fun night, and looking forward to a beautiful night. The sun's setting actually behind us.
That's
so
awesome.
It's going to be great. Not right in our eyes. Like some places we have the sun in our eyes for a little bit, but here, beautiful facility.
Oh, my gosh. You couldn't ask for a better night for football, man. And this facility is tremendous. I mean, like you said, the crowd is already coming in. Strasburg band just got here. Strasburg's got a good crowd so far, and they're still rolling in. There's people already standing down the fence. So it's a big night for Conotton Valley here for the alumni night. So
3-0 Strasburg visiting 2-1 Conotton Valley. The rest of the Wood Electric pregame show coming up after this timeout. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision.
At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Good evening and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football. Tonight, the Keim Company, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing presents the Conotton Valley Rockets hosting the Strasburg Tigers. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, TMK Valley Propane, and Wood Electric. Now, let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
It's a battle of 3-0 and 2-1 as the Strasburg Tigers pay a visit to the Conotton Valley Rockets, who come into the game at 2-1. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler along with Robbie Anderson. And Robbie, we are in for a good matchup. A tale of two different teams, really, if you look at it. Strasburg comes in at 3-0, and they love to shove the ball down your throat. Over 300 yards rushing last week. They rushed the ball at 280 yards and 14 touchdowns on the season, thanks to Chris Kale for that awesome sheet that we have in front of us.
Love it.
That helps us with all that stuff. He puts in a lot of time with that, but 280 yards rushing on the ground a game. They were over 300 yards last week. And then you turn to Conotton Valley, and they are pretty balanced. They go almost 50 yards rushing a game and almost 190 yards passing. So they like to keep the defense on their toes. We're in for a good one tonight.
Oh, yeah, we're a great one tonight, actually, Joe. I mean, what I was listening to on the way down, like I said earlier, I mean, Chris Kale and them hit it on the point. Conotton Valley gave up a lot of yards on the rushing yards last week. What does Strasburg do? They like to run. So, I mean, Coach O'Hara has to be like, hey, guys, we got to stop the run, and that's how it's going to win us the game tonight. But speaking of Conotton Valley, having a balanced attack keeps Strasburg on their toes big time.
And if you look at Strasburg's rushing attack last week, you had Kaiser Thomas, 10 carries, 113 yards, 3 touchdowns. You have Micah McVeigh, 4 carries, 101 yards, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion run. You also had Gage Moore from the wide receiver position, had 2 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown. They run a lot of the wing T, so we're going to see a lot of the running action here tonight for Conotton Valley, or for Strasburg, excuse me. And then for Conotton Valley, if you look at it last week, Caden Leggett over 300 yards passing, 3 touchdowns. Cam Wright was his big target, like he is every week. 9 catches, 83 yards, 8 carries for 33 yards, and 13 tackles on defense. So Cam Wright,
everything.
Cam Wright is Mr. Do-It-Everything for Conotton Valley.
Oh, yeah, you got to have one of those players like that on your team. But Cam Wright, I mean, he has to be the playmaker. The team goes as far as he goes. So if he has a big night, we're in for a treat, and I am looking forward to it, Joe.
It's going to be a fun matchup here. We're about 26 minutes till kickoff. The crowd's filing in. The home stand's getting full. A great, amazing press box up here, full of green shirts, as you see all the Conotton Valley fans, and windows open. We're getting that cool, fresh air coming in. Going to be a great night for high school football. Sunny. beautiful night. Both teams warming up, and we can't wait to get going here on week number 4. We're going to go in the huddle coming up here after this timeout. We're going to be joined by Strasburg head coach Jim Morris. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports in week 4 of the high school football season right here on Z Country 99.9.
At Hartson's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartson's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Genaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. You're listening to the Wood Electric Pregame Show. Joe Geckler in the huddle with Strasburg head coach Jim Morris, presented by Niedenthal & Company. Coach, we're 3 weeks into the season, and the Tigers are sitting at 3-0. What's impressed you most about your young team, and what have you learned about them in the first few weeks?
They're very resilient, but the thing that's really impressed me is how they've taken coaching and have come together as a family. They really believe and trust in each other, and that's what's been getting us over the hurdle. Each kid cares more for his fellow man than himself, and that's just something that's been exciting to see expand as the weeks move on and they see that we're progressing. The offensive line and our physicality is another thing that I think that has been really a standout for us.
Last week versus Latonia, the rushing attack was firing on all cylinders. 22 carries, 336 yards, 6 touchdowns. How satisfying is it as a coach to see the game plan work so well?
Oh, I can't even tell you. What's really nice is to see that the kids are putting that work in the week, and that when it comes out, and when we block it the way it's supposed to be, and we run where we need to be, we make those plays, and they know they can do it now, and they have faith in the offense and faith in each other. And it's just a thing of beauty. The wing tee I love. That's the only thing I really knew I grew up with, and they run it really well.
Coach, on to week 4. How's practice been this week, and what's been the message to the guys?
Practice is we want to be 1-0 today. We're not looking in forward. We don't care about our past, and I know Conotton Valley doesn't give a rat's butt about our past. So we want to be 1-0. We want to continue to perform well. We want to continue to be physical. We want to continue to create turnovers and take advantage of turnovers and just hold on to the ball and do what we do best.
Coach, the Conotton Valley Rockets stand in your way this evening. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them here tonight?
I expect a lot of things. They're well coached, first of all. They're coming off of a great season last year and play with tremendous pride. I know that they have some very talented young men who are very dangerous, and that's what kind of keeps you up at night, is wondering, do we tackle in open space? Do we do the things we need to do to slow them down? And if we can do that, we'll be successful. But if they go on short drives, if they have big plays, then they're going to be very happy at the end of the night. We got to make them go 10, 12 play drives to be successful.
Finally, Coach, what are your keys for the Tigers to make the long bus trip here to Bowerston and knock off the Rockets and leave on the winning side of the scoreboard?
Well, we got to control the line of scrimmage. I mean, offensively and defensively, our guys have to control the line of scrimmage. We have to make sure that we create turnovers and don't turn it over, stay away from penalties, and we got to tackle in open space. I mean, we got to make sure we tackle tonight. If we don't, it's going to be a long ride back.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
Hey, thank you, and thanks for everything you do. I'm glad to have you here. It's awesome.
You've been in the huddle with Strasburg head coach Jim Morris. Coming up next, I'll be joined in the huddle by Conotton Valley head coach Derek O'Hare. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show with Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostics equipment. Whether your vehicle needs regular maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Lindsay Adams State Farm takes pride in customer service, community involvement, and their professional knowledge in the products and services offered, providing protection to their customers in more ways than just their auto insurance by protecting you from encountering any unexpected occurrences, including your auto, home, income, and the loss of a loved one. At Lindsay Adams State Farm, you're more than a customer, you're part of their family. Learn more about what Lindsay and her agents can do for you by visiting lindsayadamsf.com. Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. You're listening to Wood Electric Pregame Show. Joe Geckler in the huddle with Conotton Valley head coach Derek O'Hara, presented by Niedenthal and Company. Coach, the Rockets are coming off a tough loss to Newcomerstown last week. Looking back at that game, how do you feel your team performed?
Yeah, first off, thanks for having me and covering us. We played pretty well at times last week. We saw some really good things on film. We just had a couple costly turnovers and didn't convert inside the red zone a few times that came back to bite us in the fourth quarter. And the lead, the final score is not indicative of how we played last week. It was a very physical game both ways. And like I said, I thought we did some good things, but we got to clean some things up this week.
Coach, junior quarterback Caden Leggett was 33 of 51, 306 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. What does Caden mean to your offense and your guys in that locker room?
Yeah, anytime you run an offense like ours, you need a signal caller back there that can distribute the ball and get it into our playmakers' hands. And he's done a really good job so far this season. And he's continuing to grow. He's got better each game, and we'll just continue to give him more and more as the season goes on.
Let's move on to week 4. How have the guys responded this week during preparation for Strasburg?
It's a big week. It's Strasburg week. It's rivalry week. So if you can't get up for this one, we talked about it earlier in the week, positions in the playoffs and things like that. They're having a really good start to the season. Jimmy's doing a really good job. They're 3-0, number 3 in our region. So this is a big one. And, you always want to defend home turf. So that's what our goal is tonight.
Coach, the Strasburg Tigers staying in your way for win number 3. What do you know about them and what do you expect from them here tonight?
Yeah, they got some really good playmakers on offense. They run very physical style. They're going to come downhill and come at you. You got Becker on the outside, and Boffman does a really good job in his limited opportunities to throw. And defensively, they're going to come at you physically and spread you out, and they're going to try to force you into mistakes. They're going to play very sound fundamentally and not overplay their hand.
Finally, Coach, what are your keys for the Rockets to defend home field and improve to 3-1 on the season?
We just need to limit turnovers, number one. Be the more physical team. Win up front on both sides of the ball and just create big plays.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
Appreciate it.
You've been in the huddle with Conotton Valley head coach Derek O'Hara. Coming up next, the starting lineups and kickoff of the Tigers and Rockets right here with Big Z Sports on Z Country 99.9.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and loud and clear advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Newtown Mall provides you a one-stop shop for anything you need. You can shop the latest fashions at Kohl's, Maurice's, or Marshall's, get your sporting goods at Dunham's or Dick's Sporting Goods, or redo a room in your house at Ashley Furniture. Find all these stores and more for yourself and experience Newtown. Plus, you can sign up to be a Newtown Mall VIP and follow your favorite stores so you're the first to know sales, giveaways, events, and more. To sign up and to see all that's happening, visit newtownmall.com.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of these communities, there is nothing better than high school football. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD.
Simona Bolteron is a global leader in plastics technology, manufacturing thermoplastic products for industries such as aircraft interior parts, medical device housings, wall coverings, general thermoforming, and many more. Simona Bolteron, a company like a friend, is proud to be a part of the community and wishes all local athletes good luck and have a great year. For more information, visit them online at bolteron.com. Simona Bolteron, 1 General Street, Newcomerstown.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Are you a compassionate caregiver looking for a career with purpose? Second Family Home Care and Support Services is now hiring home health aides and STNAs. We offer competitive wages, flex time scheduling, and employment rewards because we believe in supporting the people who support others. Start your journey with a company that truly cares. Visit careers.secondfamily.com to apply today or contact them at 740-462-3152.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson in our Heart Service Quality Housing Mobile Studios. The anthem's done, and we are getting closer to the kickoff of this high school football action here in week number 4 between the Conotton Valley Rockets, the home team, and the visitor Strasburg Tigers. And we're going to take a look at the starting lineups. Conotton Valley won the toss, elected to receive, so Conotton Valley will have the football first, and we'll take a look at the Strasburg defense, Robbie.
Starting for the Tigers, the defensive end, a 5'7", 205-pound senior wearing number 52, Caden Dugan. A nose tackle wearing number 67, Aiden Gardner. He's a 5'9", 225-pound junior. At defensive end, number 50, Zane Thomas, 5'10", 155-pound junior. And your other defensive lineman, number 71, Brock Johnson, 5'6", 225-pound junior. At your middle linebacker, number 6, Gage Moore, 6'2", 205-pound senior. At your outside linebacker, number 9, Brody Hurst, 5'9", 165-pound junior. And then your other outside linebacker, Micah McVeigh, number 3, 5'6", 175-pound junior. And your other linebacker, number 22, Kaiser Thomas, 5'9", 160-pound junior. At your left corner, number 5, Tanner Tucker, 5'7", 145-pound junior. And at your other corner, 5'8", 145-pound senior, Marquis Scepter. Your punt returners for the Tigers tonight, number 3, Micah McVeigh, and number 1, Ryan Becker. That's the Tigers defense. Over to Joe for Conotton Valley's offense.
Thanks, Robbie. Looking at the offensive line now for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Left tackle, number 61, Robert Levengood. He's 5'10", 190 and a junior. At left guard, number 53, Tyler Frudig. He's 5'10", 255 and a sophomore. At center, number 55, he's 5'8", 150 and a sophomore, is Connor Wentz. At right guard, number 66, Ethan Booth. He's 5'8", 170 and a junior. And at right tackle, number 63, Nick Bolin. He's 6'2", 160 and a freshman. Quarterback, number 9, Caden Leggett, 6', 160 and a junior. And their wide receivers here tonight, number 24, Cam Wright, 5'8", 150 and a senior. Number 80, Gavin Haney. He is 5'10", 185 and a senior. Number 23, Garrett Ryder. He's 5'9", 150 and a junior. And also number 5, R.J. Higginbotham. He's 6'1", 175 and a freshman. And their 5th wide receiver, that's right, they go 5 wide, is number 21, Jack Owens. He's 5'9", 130 and a sophomore. Their place kicker tonight, number 9, Caden Leggett. And their punter is number 24, Cam Wright. The Conotton Valley Rockets come into the game 2-1 under head coach Derek O'Hare. That's your starting lineups for the Conotton Valley Rocket offense. and the Strasburg defense. We'll get to Strasburg's offense and defense for Conotton Valley coming up here in just a little bit. But, Robbie, we're almost ready for kickoff as Conotton Valley busted through the banner here on Alumni Night at Conotton Valley High School. And the sun's starting to set a little bit more. It's kind of creeping down, getting a little darker. Yes. It's almost time for kickoff.
Yeah, almost time for kickoff. And, I mean, this place is packed tonight, Joe. Strasburg standing 2-3 deep over there. The fans over here in the stands are packed as well. So they're about to be entertained with a great football game.
Going to be a lot of fun here tonight for Strasburg and Conotton Valley. Big thanks to the guys back in the studio tonight, doing a great job in the Hartshorse Quality Housing Studios with the pregame show, the best pregame show around, probably in the state of Ohio. All the work those guys put in to give you what you want to hear each and every night. Talk about every game. We don't, it's not one or two teams for Big Z Sports. It's never been that way. It's always 15, 16 teams. We cover them all. We don't try not to leave anybody out. I shouldn't say we don't leave anybody out. We try not to leave anybody out who deserves our coverage, and we appreciate all the coaches, the ADs access, the stats that Chris gets each and every week to provide our sheets and, get us all ready for our games. And make sure you check out our Facebook page, WTUZ Big Z Sports, on Twitter or X as well. And, of course, you can check us out on Instagram. And, we're on TikTok now as well. It's big.z.sports for our TikTok page. So we will have you covered on the socials for Big Z Sports. Back deep for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Looks like it's number 24, Cam Wright, to return the opening kickoff. And that's going to be off the leg of number 6, Gage Moore. And our opening kickoff brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia for all the latest audio and video for your automobile. Make sure you check out Cartoons in New Philadelphia. Again, Gage Moore lines it up, and he runs up to it. And week 4 is underway here in Conotton Valley as Cam Wright runs over for it. Going to pick it up about the 10-yard line, up to the 15 to the going to be dropped as he got out to about the 17, ran backwards. He dropped about the 15-yard line, so that's where Conotton Valley will start 1st and 10.
Great kickoff coverage there by Strasburg. Stayed in their lanes, filled the gaps, and submerged him in there. Only got a couple yards out of that kick return. So ball at the 6. I mean, that's kind of tough for Conotton Valley here to start off.
So Conotton Valley
16.
Starts 1st and 10 about their 15-yard line.
Sorry about that. I couldn't see it.
So they're going to come out 5 wide receivers, shotgun formation. As a receiver comes in motion, they're going to turn and flip it. Going to be a wide receiver pass over here to the near sideline, and that's going to be caught by Cam Wright at about the 35-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first Federal Community Bank first down, a halfback pass, number 30 for the Conotton Valley Rockets through the football. And I don't have a name for number 30, but number 30 actually got the ball pitched to him from Caden Leggett, and he tossed it out here to Cam Wright on the near sideline. Leggett takes the snap. Going to be a screen here to Cam Wright over on the far sideline to the 31, to the 32, up to the 35-yard line where he's going to be dropped just short of the 40 at about the 38-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd down now for the Rockets.
Looks like Conotton Valley's trying to do a little trick play here at the beginning, then they run a little screen, just trying to widen out that defense as much as they can to get natural running lanes. So when you're spread out this far, you have your outside linebackers, your safeties, everything's, you leave a box with 6 guys in it, so you should be able to run.
5 wide shotgun. Leggett fires over the middle field again to Cam Wright. That's 3 consecutive receptions for one Cam Wright. Now going to bring up 3rd down as he's just short of the first down marker at the 44-yard line. Needs to get to the 45 for the first down. No huddle offense. 2 backs in the backfield now. Shotgun. They're going to hand off to the running back up the middle, and he is going to get that first down by a couple of yards. Looks like number 34 on the carry.
It's number 24 on the carry.
Was it 24?
Yes, sir, it was.
Cam Wright, excuse me. Cam Wright's touched the ball every single time. It looks like a 3 from up here. My apologies. Going to be first down. Now going to hand off. Nope. Going to be a false start against Conotton Valley. Going to back them up 5 yards. They're trying to run the football. Going hurry up is Derek O'Hare. They're trying to speed up Strasburg a little bit.
Speed up Strasburg. He's trying to see, hey, who's been better shape here in week 4? I mean, we're going to go fast, see the defense and stay with them. don't be shocked if they come out here to this wide receiver. He's a tall young man.
Yeah, that's R.J. Higginbotham. He's 6'1", 175 as Leggett rolls out to the far sideline, overshoots at his intended receiver, and that's going to bring up a second down now and 15 for the Rockets. Have a nice drive so far moving as we have one Rocket down on a knee at about the 45-yard line. And looks like the officials want the training staff to attend to him, and we will take a break. A Cush Financial Group timeout for an injured player. Back after this with Big Z Sports on Z Country.
The Sarshone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshone.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Looks like the injured player was Jack Owens, number 21. He's off on his own power and trotting off the field, so that's good to see. Maybe just shaking up a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah, good to see him off the field here. And Strasburg looks like they're running a little cover 3 action, 1 safety high. So, I mean, trying to stay in their zone. So, if Conotton Valley can just find the open parts of the zone, they should be able to keep moving the ball here.
5 wide receivers, 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Shotgun for Leggett. Leggett drops back, going to fire over the middle of the field. Has his receiver. Oh, he takes a big shot. Big number 5, Tanner Tucker, lays the wood to Cam Wright, right over the middle of the field, and Cam got up shaking his head a little bit. He took a shot trying to reach for that football, and a great hit there, great legal hit there by Tanner Tucker.
That was a great legal hit there. I mean, he timed that perfect. Right when the ball touched his hand, he got him. So, right place, right time there, Joe.
So now it's 3rd down and 15, thrown 42-yard line with 10:14 to go here. First quarter, no score between Strasburg and Conotton Valley. 5 wide receivers, 4 here on the near side, 1 on the far side, Leggett in the shotgun. They got number 52. That's going to be Caden Dugan to jump into the neutral zone. That's going to be offsides, a neutral zone infraction. They're going to call it false start.
Yeah. Your wide receiver all the way on the other side moved too.
Wow.
So I make a bet they call it. Yep.
Yep, they did. You're right, Robbie. Good eyes there. I thought Dugan got into the neutral zone, and they did call it a 5-yard penalty against Conotton Valley. So that's going to back them up. My mistake, folks. 3rd down and 20 now for Conotton Valley at their 37-yard line.
That's why you got the young man's eyes here, bud.
That's why it helps to have the young guy's eyes. Didn't see that far receiver jump. I was looking down at the.
No, I didn't.
Trips receivers here on the near side. Deuces on the far side. Shotgun formation. Leggett takes a snap. Drops back. Fires to the far sideline. Has his receiver. That's going to be Jack Owens. He dropped. I think he's just going to be just short of the first down. And he is. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Nice 19-yard reception from Leggett to Owens.
Yeah, the safety just didn't come up. He's kept dropping back. He didn't see that cutting route coming in, so.
Looks like Conotton Valley's going to go for it. The offense staying on the field, going 5 wide receivers again. 4 wide receivers here on the near side. Single set on the far side. Leggett in the shotgun. Leggett takes a snap, drops back looking, fires over the middle field, has his receiver in and out of his hands, and Cam Wright wanted a flag, and they do have a flag right there on the 40-yard line. I think we're going to have a interference call on the Strasburg Tigers as Leggett got interfered with as he was trying to catch the football. Pass interference on Strasburg. That's going to be a first down, a First Federal Community Bank first down for Conotton Valley.
That's a no-no. I mean, that's 2 so far. I mean, you can't have penalties here, Joe. I mean, we talked about it last week and talk about it this week. You're in week 4 of high school football. The penalties should not happen. So he got beat, and what's he do? He tries to pull the jersey just to get back in time to make the play, but that's a no-no.
So it's 9:37 to go here. First quarter, no score between Strasburg and Conotton Valley. 5 wide receivers. Receiver now goes into the backfield, takes the handoff, and he is going to be dropped right about the line of scrimmage. Maybe he picked up 1 or 2. That was Gavin Haney on the run for the Rockets.
Yeah, there's a little zone action inside zone there for the Rockets. So they want to keep the hurry up here. So, I mean, they're a fast-moving team.
Keeping the clock going at 9:17 here in the first quarter. 2nd down and 8 from the Strasburg 27. 5 wide, 3 on the far side, 2 on the near side. Leggett takes a snap, looking, gets pressure, now throws here to the near side. And that looks like it's going to be incomplete, intended for number 5, Higginbotham. and it was incomplete as he caught it off the turf. Going to bring up 3rd down.
Valiant effort by Higginbottom there. He dove back to the ball just out of the reach of his hand. So big 3rd down here for the Conotton Valley Rockets.
So 3rd down and 8 now from the Strasburg 27-yard line. No score between Strasburg and Conotton Valley. 9:06 to go here, first quarter. Conotton Valley has had a good drive here to start the football game. Trips receivers to the far side. Deuces here on the near side. Shotgun formation. Leggett takes the snap, fires here to the near side. Has his receiver and just overshoots him. That was intended for Garrett Ryder. Incomplete at about the 20-yard line. Going to bring up 4th down and now and 8 for the Rockets.
Oh, yeah, you basically have to go for this. You're at the 30 or 27-yard line here, Joe? Yeah,
27. It'd be
27.
It'd be a long
kick. So, yeah, you got to go for it. Go for it, and even if you just got to go for it, man. Ooh.
3 wide receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Shotgun formation for Caden Leggett, the quarterback. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, fires to the far sideline. Overshoots his intended receiver. And that was Gavin Haney that he was trying to hook up with, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. A bend but don't break defense by the Strasburg Tigers.
Yeah, bend don't break. They had great coverage there on the outside. They jammed the wide receivers before they got to the 5-yard line, and just out of the reach of the wide receiver's hands.
So Strasburg's going to have the football, and we'll get to their starting lineup here in just a moment as they come out, and they're going to run the football a lot here tonight. So that clock's going to move quick. They're going to come out in an I formation. 2 receivers here on the near side. That's Moore and Becker with Ballman at quarterback. Now Moore goes in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to him. Ballman drops back, throws over the middle of the field, has his receiver in and out of his hands, and that was Gage Moore. Is that number 6 or number 5 out there? That might have been number 5. That was number 5, Tanner Tucker. So a quick look at the offensive line. Number 65, Bryson Froman. He's at left tackle. Number 50, Zane Thomas at left guard. At center, number 71, Brock Johnson. At right guard, number 52, Caden Dugan. And at right tackle, number 67, Aiden Gardner. Quarterback, number 11, Brody Ballman. At running backs, you got number 3, Micah McVeigh, and number 22, Kaiser Thomas. Receivers, number 6, Gage Moore, and number 1, Ryan Becker. Your tight end, number 5, Tanner Tucker. Going to turn and hand on the counter. Running back comes here to the near side. That's McVeigh getting strung out, and he's going to get dropped just past the 25 to about the 27-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down now for the Tigers.
Brought down by a host of Rockets there. That means counter to the action here to the Conotton Valley sideline. So a little misconfusion. He takes the ball, spins, right back comes to the left side. So this offense can be a little bit confusing, Joe.
Yeah, the wing tee, I ran the wing tee in high school. It's an offense from the 90s, the late 80s, early 90s, and all the way through till the spread hit, and then everybody went to the spread. But Coach Jim Morris loves the wing tee. It's what he grew up on. That's what he teaches here at Strasburg. Pistol formation. Ballman rolls to the far sideline. Looking, plenty of time. Has his receiver caught over the middle of the field. That's going to be number 8. For the Strasburg Tigers. Was that number 6? That was number 6, Gage Moore. Excuse me, the numbers are a little hard to see from up here, but Gage Moore on the reception. That's enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Big target out there with Gage Moore, 6'2", 205-pound senior. That's a big target for Boffman out there.
This seems like he's been here forever. Gage Moore has played all 4 years of his high school career. Running back goes in motion. They're going to hand it to him on the sweep. That's going to be McVeigh, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Maybe picked up a yard, if lucky there. Going to bring up 2nd down now for the Strasburg Tigers. 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line with 7:35 to go here first quarter.
Joe, the Rockets are playing great defense up front so far. They're shedding blocks, staying at the line of scrimmage, making sure that the linemen aren't getting up to the second level to their linebackers. So the defensive line and linebackers are making great plays so far on the running plays.
So Brody Ballman at quarterback wears number 11. He stands 5'9", 160 pounds, and he is a sophomore. 2 backs in the backfield and a receiver in the wing. Going to turn and hand. That's going to be up to number 22. Kaiser Thomas breaks the tackle, gets out past the 50 and down close to the 45-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Strasburg Tigers.
Sorry, Joe. I was watching the linemen there on that play, and I saw 3 pancakes in a row there. So that's telling me they are coming off the ball with a vengeance.
Strasburg's offensive line, a good one. They for a Division 7 school in Ohio, they go 225, 205, 225, 155, and 200. They can get around and move as Gage Moore goes in motion as Ballman's in the pistol. Drops back looking, going to have a little screen over there to the far sideline, has his receiver, and that's going to be number 1, Ryan Becker, and he's going to be dropped short of the first down marker, but a pickup of about 8 for Becker brings up 2nd down and 2 now for the Tigers.
Just a little screenplay there. Screenplay to the left, find an open gap and run upfield. That's all it was. So, I mean, that was a simple play, pitch and catch for quarterback to wide receiver.
2nd down and 3 now at the Conotton Valley 40-yard line. 6:20 to go here first quarter. No score between Strasburg and Conotton Valley. Pistol formation again, 2 backs in the backfield. Receiver split to the far side. They're going to turn and hand to the first guy through, and that's Kaiser Thomas, and he gets down close to about the 35-yard line. And that's going to bring another First Federal Community Bank first down for the Tigers.
Moving the ball efficiently on this first drive. I mean, Strasburg must have these scripted plays they wanted to run. So far, they're hitting on every single one of them.
Quick look at the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard update. Fairless beating Tusky Valley 7-0. Columbus Academy up on Dover 7-0. And Sandy Valley up on Minerva 6-0. So that's a quick look at the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard. Now 2 receivers make that 3 receivers here on the near side. 1 on the far side as Ballman takes a snap, rolls here to the near side. Looking, fires on the far sideline, intercepted. And guess who? Number 24, Cam Wright on the interception as Ballman overshot Gage Moore and lands right in the lap of Cam Wright. So the Conotton Valley Rockets will take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Mr. Do Everything for Conotton Valley. Wow, he's right place, right time again. I am impressed with him.
Cam Wright in the right place at the right time there on the like I said, Ballman overshot Gage Moore on the intended pass. And Cam Wright was right there for the interception. 3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side shotgun. You're going to hear that a lot tonight from Conotton Valley. They like to run 5 wide receivers. They'll shift some receivers into the backfield sometimes. Right now they have a shotgun. Now the little switch out footballs it looks like here. But 5:40 to go in the first quarter. No score between Conotton Valley and Strasburg. Conotton Valley turned the ball over on downs their first time. Now their second possession. Layden takes a snap, fires over the middle, has Cam Wright, breaks out of a tackle, gets up close to the 25-yard line. That's going to be a pickup of about 7 yards, 8 yards. Going to be a 2nd down and about 2.
Right there, Gage Moore was right there to make the big hit, but he felt like he wasn't there, right position, so he backed off.
Leggett takes a snap, has his receiver over here to the middle of the field into Strasburg territory at about the 40-yard line. That's where his momentum's going to get stopped, and that's Garrett Ryder on the reception deep inside. I shouldn't say deep inside Strasburg territory, but at about the 41-yard line. Nice pitch and catch from Leggett to Ryder for the first down, a First Federal Community Bank first down. 5 wide again, make that 4 wide. Receiver in the backfield, that's going to be number 80 as he gets the handoff and going to get dropped. And number 80 is Gavin Haney, and that's going to bring up a timeout on the field. Looks like Conotton Valley called the timeout. We'll take it with them. A Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Good evening and welcome to Big Z.
As Leggett drops back, now going to roll to the far sideline, has his receiver over there by the sideline. Did he get his toe down? He did. That's Jack Owens on the catch, number 21, the sophomore. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down at about the 29-yard line. So nice pitch and catch there from Leggett to Jack Owens.
Yeah, that was a great toe touch there by Owens as well, and like eluding the pressure.
3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side back in the backfield. They're going to turn and hand to the back, and he breaks out the left side of that offensive line, lowers his shoulder, and gets tripped up at about the 15-yard line. That's number 80, Gavin Haney. And that's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Joe, this offense is like fast.
They don't huddle, and they get to the line quick as 3 wide receivers again. They're going to turn and hand to Haney right up the middle. Lowers his shoulder and gets hit. There's a flag coming in from the back judge. That's probably going to be a hold.
I don't know. He threw it right where he got tackled at. So
could be a face mask as well. We'll see what the call is, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what the white hat calls. It is a face mask on Strasburg, so that's going to be a. So the Strasburg Tigers got caught with their hand in the cookie jar a little bit there with the face mask. It's going to be all the way down at about the 4-yard line, excuse me. First and goal at the 4-yard line inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Wildcat Cam Wright takes it, spins out of a tackle, gets dropped right about the 5-yard line. Struggled to get back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be a loss on the play. Second down and goal from the 5 now for the Rockets. As Cam Wright was in the Wildcat, took the snap, and looks like Caden Dugan was in there for the stop for the Tigers.
Trying to sneak him in there, Joe, so Strasburg didn't see him run a little Wildcat action.
3:52 to go here, first quarter. Cam Wright in at quarterback still takes a snap, looking, going to take off to the far sideline, sidesteps a defender, and he is going to get dropped at about the 2-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 3 to bring up third down and goal from about the 2-yard line now, as Cam Wright tried to make something happen with his legs right there.
He's making something happen with every play, Joe. He's not getting the ball, he's being a decoy. So someone else needs to step up and score a touchdown here for the Rockets.
So Caden Leggett back in at quarterback, 5 wide receivers, 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Leggett in the shotgun, third and goal with the 2. Turn and fire, and that's going to be a touchdown to Jack Owens in the end zone. 2-yard completion, and the Rockets lead 6-0.
Nice little out route there from Leggett to Owens. I mean, it's a little pitch and catch. Looks like they've been practicing that one all week.
Caden Leggett hit Jack Owens for the touchdown, a 2-yard reception, and the Rockets take the lead now with 3:13 to go, first quarter. Leggett is their place kicker, so he'll see if they go for 2 or they're going to try to kick the extra point. Let's see what they're going to, looks like they're going to go for 2. Going to be 3 wide receivers, make that 4 wide receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. In the shotgun is Leggett. Drops back, looking, plenty of time. Now gets flushed here to the near side. Looking, flag comes in. He's going to be incomplete and overshot his intended receiver, but there is a flag down right inside the 1-yard line. Let's see what the call is going to be here as the white hat gets with the back judge.
Looks like it's going to be on Strasburg, Joe.
If it's on Strasburg, they're going to move him a little bit closer. Let's see what the call is by the white hat. It's going to be pass interference against Strasburg. They're going to get another retry on that 2-point conversion. Going to move them what? A yard closer?
A yard closer.
A yard closer.
You're a yard closer. So, I mean, if I was Coach O'Hara, I'd be running a QB sneaker or something.
We need a diesel package or a big package,
or a
right?
Big boy package, yeah.
So 3:13 to go here, first quarter. Going for the 2-point conversion again is Conotton Valley, leading 6-0. They're going to come out, spread them out. 2 wide receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side, 2 backs in the backfield with Leggett. Going to turn and hand. That's going to be Gavin Henry. Breaks into the end zone. Does he get there? He does. And that's a 2-point conversion, and the Rockets lead 8-0 with 3:13 to go. First quarter, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them. Listen to Big Z Sports and high school football right here on Z Country 99.9.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Or go to empowertusk.com.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Conotton Valley, 3:13 to go first quarter. 8-0. Conotton Valley leads Strasburg. Touchdown to Jack Owens from 2 yards out off the arm of Caden Leggett. A 2-point conversion from Gavin Haney, the running back / wide receiver for the Rockets. Now back deep to return. Looks like we have number 3 and number 1, and that's going to be number 1 taking the return, and that is Ryan Becker. Gets up close to the 40-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have it 1st and 10, trailing 8-0.
So back to Conotton Valley's offense. I figured out why they want to run so fast. So they run fast so the defense can't get set, and it has trouble getting the calls in for the defense. So they're stuck in the same call they were played before. That's why they want to go fast for these teams. The defense can't get set.
So the Tigers come back out as Ryan Becker comes split here to the near side. Back in the backfield, Ballman in the pistol formation with a running back behind him. Running back now comes in motion. That's going to be Gage Moore. Going to turn and hand to the first guy through. That's Kaiser Thomas, and he is going to get dropped right about the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd down now and 10 from the 40.
This looks like the Rockets defense is playing with a little fire right now. They knew what happened last week. They said, hey, we're going to fix that this week. We're not going to let them run the ball all over us.
Take a look at the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard real quick. Fairless up on Tusky Valley, 14-0. Columbus Academy up on Dover, 14-0. Garraway, Sign of the Times, up on Zanesville, 14-0. Pistol formation again. Ballman takes it, rolls out, has pressure coming from his blind side, looking, fires over the middle field, has Gage Moore. He's up to the 50 and down close to the 45. Now keeps on moving, keeps those legs trucking, breaks out of a tackle. He's out of the tackles. 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Wow, that was a run by Gage Moore. Broke off 4 or 5 tackles, had 3 guys on him at once. Joe, that was a man run by Gage Moore.
As our colleague Travis McClellan would say, that was a weight room run there from Gage Moore. Broke out of about 5 or 6 tackles on the far sideline, spun out of another one, and outraced the defense to the goal line and scores from 60 yards out. Gage Moore with the touchdown. And they're a point away, 2 points away from tying this up is Strasburg, and it looks like they are going to go for 2. Low snap fielded by Ballman, looking, fires in the back of the end zone, has his receiver, and it's caught by Ryan Becker for the 2-point conversion. And just like that, with 2:17 to go first quarter, we are tied at 8. Timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Stop.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. 2:17 to go first quarter, all tied at 8 as Gage Moore pulls off one of the most impressive runs of the season, a 60-yard touchdown after the pitch and catch from his quarterback, Brody Ballman, takes it to the end zone and ties this ball game up after the 2-point conversion pass to Ryan Becker. Now Gage Moore going to kick it off now. This Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff brought to you by, again, Cartoons. It's going to be fielded over there by Haney at about the 10. To the 15, drops his shoulder, lowers his shoulder and runs right through the defender. And they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 20. What a run back. I didn't pick up that kid's number, but that was an incredible – oh, no, that was Gavin Haney, that ran over the Strasburg defender. Wow, that's 2 impressive runs right there.
Pads are popping right now, Joe. Wow.
They are down there on the field, and you can hear them cracking when they hit. As Gavin Haney just lowered the boom. Usually the defender will lower the boom, but that was all on Gavin Haney just to run over the guy coming down to get him. So they're going to come out now in 3 wide receivers here on the near side, a receiver on the far side, and Haney in the backfield with Caden Leggett at quarterback. Going to turn and hand to Haney, and he's off the left side up past the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8 now for the Rockets.
Rockets just run a little zone action, big on big up front. I mean, you have a 5-man box, so you can run the ball. You have natural running lanes there, So
1:45 to go here, first quarter. 8-8. Leggett takes a snap, rolls here to the near side, has his receiver. That's Cam Wright, and he's going to be dropped at about the 25-yard line. A pickup of about 3 to bring up 3rd down and 5 now for the Rockets.
Rockets want to go fast here. They're slowing it down just a little bit. It's enough for us to talk, Joe. So, I mean, slowing it down, but maybe Coach O'Hara will pick up the pace here.
So 3rd down and 6. They're going to say he was actually out of bounds at the 24-yard line, so a gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 6 at the 24. 5 wide receivers. Leggett takes the snap, dropping back, throws over the middle field, has his receiver in and out of his hands, and that was number 5, R.J. Higginbotham. Let the ball get through his hands. Going to bring up 4th down and 6 now. Looks like Conotton Valley's going to have to punt the football away.
Higginbotham heard footsteps there. He heard him right behind him, so you got to focus on that ball. If it hits you in the hands, you got to focus on it and catch the ball first before you figure out where you're running.
So 3 receivers make that 2. Nope, they are lined up for a punt. I thought that looked like a shotgun formation there for a minute. As Cam Wright's back to punt the football away. A low line drive, end over end kick, going to be fielded at about the 40-yard line as Thomas breaks out of a tackle. That's Mike Becker. As he gets into Conotton Valley territory at about the 48-yard line. Ryan Becker, So the Tigers will take over inside Conotton Valley territory with 54 seconds to go as Ryan Becker had a nice little return, escaped out of 1 tackle, and almost got another one. He was coming here to the near sideline and got dropped at the 48-yard line. So 1st and 10 now inside Conotton Valley territory for the Tigers. They have it, receiver far sideline. That's Becker. A couple backs in the backfield, a pistol formation as Gage Moore goes in motion. Going to turn and hand to Moore off the right side. Very patient. Cuts to the outside, and there's going to be a flag thrown. I think it's going to be a holding on the Strasburg Tigers as we have a player down.
I'm going to say it was a face mask, Joe. He threw that right when Gage Moore hit someone, so.
Looks like we have a injured Conotton Valley Rocket. Looks like number 56, Joe Krawalski, limping off the field. He lost his shoe a little bit. Okay, he's coming off, so no real stoppage in play. So they're going to get his shoe back on him. He is limping a little bit. We'll see what happens. Maybe cramp or something.
Oh, it was a hold.
And they call it a hold on Strasburg. So that's going to back him up 10 yards. Going to be 1st and 20 now for the Tigers.
You saw that. I am proud of you, Joe.
It happened right where the running back was.
I thought it was a face mask, the way his face went down and stuff.
So 1st and 18, they're calling it at the 44-yard line. Receiver on the far sideline, 2 backs in the backfield, going to turn and hand. That's going to be Kaiser Thomas as he gets out of 1 tackle and up close to the 50-yard line at the 48-yard line. A 4-yard gain, going to bring up 2nd down and 14 now for the Tigers.
Well, just run the ball right up the middle. That's all they're doing. It doesn't look like they're double teaming or anything. Just big on big up front, trying to block your man in front of you. So Conotton Valley needs to bring more tacklers to the ball. They're bringing 1, and he's wrapping them up good, but you got to have that help coming in and tackle him.
Looks like it's going to be the final play of the first quarter, and it is. It's tied at 8 between Conotton Valley and Strasburg. And we're headed off to the second quarter after this timeout. You're listening to Big Z Sports and Week 4 of the high school football season. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Right Mark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Right Mark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
We'll go back to second quarter at Conotton Valley High School, tied at 8 between the Rockets and Tigers. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios. Big thanks to our sponsors tonight, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Right Mark Roofing, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Kime Company. Strasburg now going left to right on your radio dial. And it looks like we're going to have a false start on the Strasburg Tigers. Going to back them up 5 yards. They had a couple guys moving.
There's a lot of guys moving up here up front.
Coach Mo can't be happy about that. Come out of a timeout and says, hey, we're going to go on 2. We're going to go on 3. Whatever they were going to go on, everybody knew it, and they still had 3 or 4 guys jump at the same time thinking it was on 1. So 5-yard penalty backs them up. Second down and 19 at the 43-yard line, tied at 8, just underway here in the second quarter. Our instant replay tonight on our video stream brought to you by Ron's Heating and Cooling. Appreciate their sponsorship. Pistol formation. Ballman turns and hands. It's going to be a reverse to Gage Moore. Though they put it on the turf, and it looks like Gage Moore was able to get back on it. They had the counter reverse going. McVeigh Ballman handed the ball off to McVeigh, who then running one way handed it back off to Gage Moore, who put it on the turf. The exchange just wasn't there.
Yep, the exchange wasn't there, but it kind of looked like he tossed it to him. Didn't hand it.
It did look a little bit, yeah.
And I'm sorry for the viewers at home. It's just the football coach coming out at me. I scream fumble when I see a fumble.
Sure, that's okay. 2 wide receivers on the far side, 2 on the near side here. Shotgun formation. Ballman drops back, now going to roll to the far sideline. Fires over the middle field, has his receiver, and that's going to be picked off again. Guess who? Is that 24? It is Cam Wright with his second interception. Returns it inside Conotton Valley territory at about the 47-yard line, into the Strasburg territory at the 47-yard line. So Conotton Valley forced yet another turnover. Is Cam Wright in the right place? At the right time again. Woo-hoo. For the senior. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line for Conotton Valley. As Brody Ballman tries to find Gage Moore. That was the last time they threw an interception as well. Overshot Gage Moore, and Cam Wright was right there. 5 wide receivers, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Receiver comes in motion. That's going to be Cam Wright right up the middle. And he gets dropped down inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Going to bring up a second down and about 6.
So close to breaking that one off, Joe. If he would have just waited another second, he could have waited for his lineman to make that block.
So going to bring down 3rd down and 3 now.
There's a little run there.
Haney
right up the middle.
Right up the middle out of the shotgun formation, as you saw. So 3rd down and 3 now at the 40-yard line of Strasburg. 3 wide receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Haney in the backfield again with Leggett. Couple hard counts. Now they turn and look at the sideline to get the call from the coaches. Leggett takes the snap, going to hand to Haney again. Jumps over one guy and breaks out of a tackle, gets down close to the 35-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Rockets.
Like I said before, with it, you being spread out as much as you are, you're leaving that box. 4 guys, 5 guys in the box, and it brings you natural running lanes. So you can run the ball anytime you want, right up the middle.
So 5 wide receivers, shotgun Leggett, fires to the far sideline, incomplete. That's going to bounce off the turf, intended for R.J. Higginbotham. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. 10:03 to go. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson in our Heart Surge Quality Housing mobile studios. And been a fun, fast-paced game here so far. We're about 38 minutes into the game, and we're into the second quarter. So both teams moving the football, keeping the clock moving. Shotgun formation. Leggett takes a snap, drops back, fires over the far sideline, has his receiver, and it is caught over there. Looks like number 23, Garrett Ryder, on the reception, and that's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down for the Rockets. All the way down close to the 20-yard line. They are saying it is the 20. So inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. 5 wide again. Shotgun formation. This time it's going to be Cam Wright in the Wildcat. Breaks out of a tackle, lowers his shoulder, gets down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. And that's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down for Conotton Valley. Now inside the 10-yard line. Now they have it 1st and goal at the 9. They're saying he was down at the 9, so 1st and goal at the 9. Fast pace again. Cam Wright takes a snap, and Caden Dugan meets him in the backfield and drops him for a loss. The senior defensive end, Caden Dugan, lowered the hammer on Cam Wright there.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of miscommunication, a little confusion there up front for Strasburg. They all weren't set, so they were all like, where do we go, where do we go? Right place, right time.
Caden Dugan, the defensive end for the Strasburg Tigers, got in there quickly, as Robbie mentioned the miscommunication on the offensive line. Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers. Leggett takes a snap, fires here to the near sideline, has his receiver. That's Gavin Haney for the touchdown from 11 yards out. As it goes, Leggett to Haney for 6.
Nice little pick play there, Joe. Did you see the wide receiver there take 2 guys out at once?
I did.
Nice little pick play there called.
Yep, that was a inadvertent pick play, as most teams would call that.
Yeah, inadverted.
You get caught doing that, that's going to be a pass interference.
Yes, but, I mean, hey, inadverted, we ran into each other.
Great play design there from Conotton Valley. They're going to go for 2 again. 4 wide receivers on the far sideline. Has a receiver, and he makes the catch and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. And that was number 5. They're going to say he was down. It looks like his whole body was into the end zone, so no 2-point conversion. My apologies there. They say Higginbotham was down before he got into the end zone, which kind of makes me scratch my head a little bit, but needless to say, they're the referees. They make the calls. But 9:02 to go here in the first half. 14-8, Conotton Valley leads. A timeout. Back after this. You listen to Big Z Sports on Z Country 99.9.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
14-8, Conotton Valley leads Strasburg. 9:02 to go here in the first half, as Ryan Becker back deep to return this Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff, and it's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be a procedure penalty against the Conotton Valley Rockets. So they will move it ahead 5 yards, and that's where Strasburg will have it. 1st and 10 around the 31-yard line.
Go back to your bread and butter for Strasburg. You've tried to throw the ball a couple times. You want to get the ball to your playmakers, but go back to your bread and butter. Run the ball. Do what you do best.
So 1st and 10. Oh, they're saying the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. That's where Strasburg will have it. Ryan Becker split out to the far side. 2 backs in the backfield in that wing T formation as Ballman's in the pistol. Receiver goes in motion. That's McVeigh coming here to the near side as he takes the handoff close to the 40. It's down about the 39-yard line. So Big gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 now for the Tigers. That was if you notice the formation, they run a pistol, but they still have a back behind the quarterback, and then they still have the 2 wings like you would in the wing T, but they also split a wide receiver out far, so you can still run the fundamentals of the wing T. As you can see it there lined up again, 2 wing backs and a back behind the quarterback Ballman. As Moore comes in motion, they're going to hand off here to the near side. Gage Moore has his block up to the 50, lowers his shoulder, and then takes a shot and gets shoved out of bounds at about the 44-yard line inside Conotton Valley territory. Man, Gage Moore is a horse to bring down.
Yes, he is. I mean, he doesn't wait for contact. He goes to the contact. He doesn't want to wait to get hit. So he's looking to hit someone all the time. I've been watching in the past couple plays, and he is just hitting kids left and right.
He's extremely patient back there when he gets the football. He's not like he's a big burst of speed up the field. He's waiting for his blockers to get out there for him, and he delivers the contact, does Gage Moore. Again, same formation, pistol, 2 wing backs and a back in the backfield. Moore comes in motion, this time in front of the quarterback. Going to turn in hand. That's going to be a illegal procedure, false start. That's going to be on Gage Moore. I think he was going forward before they snapped the football. So Gage Moore going to get called on the 5-yard illegal procedure penalty against Strasburg. That'll back him up 5 yards. As again, he was going forward. You can't do that. That's only Canadian football or indoor football, indoor arena. So legal shift, as they called it.
Yes, sir.
Because he was going forward as he was going in motion. So going to bring up 1st down and 15 now for the Tigers, right about midfield. So 14-8 with 8:13 to go here in the first half. Conotton Valley leads Strasburg. We'll get to the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard coming up here in just a moment when we have a extra second to read some scores off to you. Ryan Becker split out to the far side. 2 backs in the backfield now. Make that 3 backs in the backfield with Ballman at quarterback. Turn in hand. It's going to be a misdirection here. McVeigh come to the near side, the 50, the 45, shoved out of bounds. Down past the 40-yard line and about the 37-yard line. That's where Micah McVeigh takes it. Going to bring up a 2nd down and short now. 2nd down and about 4 for the Tigers.
That's the Tigers' version of toss, Joe. Version of toss. I mean, they just handed the ball off, and everybody was running out to the right-hand side like a toss play. So instead of actually pitching the ball, they just handed it off to him.
So 2nd down and 3 at the 38-yard line of Conotton Valley for the Tigers. 2 backs in the backfield is Thomas and McVeigh with Ballman at quarterback. They go turn and hand to Kaiser. Thomas right up the middle, and he's going to get enough for the First Federal Community Bank 1st down as Kaiser Thomas picks up a big run there, a gain of about 6 on the play. It's going to bring up 1st down now for Strasburg, 7:50 to go in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give credit to both these teams. I mean, they have great numbers for both teams, but both teams are very well conditioned, especially running as fast-paced offense as they do. The offensive line for Strasburg is running every time, so that puts a lot of physicality up front for the teams.
Becker comes split here to the near side. 2 backs, make that 3 backs now in the backfield as Gage Moore comes in motion. They're going to turn and hand to him. He's following his blockers, comes here to the near side, lowers his shoulder again, but they take his legs out this time. Does the tackler. And that's going to get back to maybe about a 2 or 3 yard gain there for Gage Moore. The defender didn't pick up his number. I think it was 23. It was Garrett Ryder. Went low on Moore and took his legs out from underneath him.
We also have a penalty here, Joe.
Making the tackle, but there is a penalty that's going to go against maybe hands to the face against the Strasburg Tigers, so that's going to back him up again. Coach Moe cannot be happy over there with the amount of penalties that keep backing up his Strasburg Tigers.
Drive killers, man. Penalties are just drive killers. And like I said before in the game, you can't have those. This is a big game for both teams. There's a lot of playoff points on the line, even if it's week 4. You got a lot of playoff points, so you can't have penalties neglecting your drives.
So a receiver split here on the near side, 3 backs in the backfield, 2 wing backs, and a back behind Brody Ballman, the quarterback. They have it 2nd down and 24 now from the Conotton Valley 48-yard line. Nice block there by Thomas, but looks like number 6 gets in there, and that's going to be on the tackle, Tyler Kowalski, as he gets in and drops Brody Ballman way back in his territory. at about the 40-yard line. That's going to be a huge loss, a third down and an Uber ride now for the Tigers.
It's here to Tappan Lake drive here now, Joe. Holy moly.
Yeah, you got to go to the next county over to get the first down now for Strasburg. Third down and 34 from their own 42-yard line.
And this is what penalties do to your drive.
Puts you behind the chains.
A long way, yes.
Ballman takes his snap, rolls here to the near side. Going to be a throwback pass, going to be caught over there by his receiver, and that's going to be brought down short of the 50-yard line. And that was Gage Moore again on the reception. Nope, that was number 5, Tanner Tucker. The 5 and the 6 look a lot alike, but the body profiles don't look alike. I should have known that wasn't Gage Moore. Tanner Tucker's only 145 pounds, and Gage Moore's more like 215.
Yeah.
So Moore's going to be back to punt the football away. Cam Wright has his feet planted on his own 25-yard line. 5:44 to go here. First half, 14-8. Conotton Valley leads. Low snap. Nice job by Gage Moore. It's going to get blocked. Conotton Valley blocked the football. And Strasburg falls on it way back in their own territory at about the 21-yard line. I didn't see who blocked that punt. There was a couple guys back there, but the snap was low. Gage Moore had to field it kind of like a shortstop, and the guys got back to him, blocked the football coming off his foot. And that's going to be a first down now for the Conotton Valley Rockets on the Strasburg 28-yard line, 27-yard line, leading 14-8. As the Conotton Valley cheerleaders all excited about that, throws out the Big Z Sports T-shirts. We appreciate that. Timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
At Hartson's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartzler's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Chris Kale in a rare form tonight. We love having Chris down the line so we can chat with him during breaks. Shotgun formation. Leggett fires here to the near sideline, and it's going to be caught by his intended receiver. That was number 21, Jack Owens, on the reception. Nice pitch and catch there from Leggett to Owens. Owens, if you remember, earlier in the game went out with maybe looked like a cramp, but came back in, caught a touchdown pass. 5 wide, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Leggett takes a snap, going to roll to the far sideline, looking plenty of time, getting chased now, looking, going to just fire it out of bounds. Live to play another play as our own Zeb Troyer over there making the catch. A basketball player or a basketball coach can catch, actually, over there on the far sideline. So Zeb Troyer with the catch. It almost looked like Caden Leggett was like throwing it to him.
I know, right? That was hands there. I've never seen him catch that before. Woo!
So Caden Leggett hits a completion to his basketball coach, Zeb Troyer. But, of course, he was out of bounds, and he's not eligible to catch the ball.
Nope.
5 wide. Leggett takes the snap, fires over the middle field, has his receiver, and just short hops him. And that was intended for Garrett Ryder, and it's going to bring up 4th down now for Conotton Valley.
Leggett there is just rushing the pass. He just needs to take a breath, slow, and get the ball to his wide receivers. He's short-arming everything, so if he takes a little extra breath and a little calm down, he should be able to make the pass.
So they're going to go for it now as 4th and 6 on the 23. Shotgun 5 wide. Receiver down here. It's going to be tipped away. Great job by both Becker and Kaiser Thomas to break up that pass intended for Jack Owens. And that's going to be another turnover on downs for the Conotton Valley Rockets. With 4:49 to go here in the first half, Strasburg is going to take over deep in their own territory at their own 23-yard line, trailing 14-8.
They just had their chances. They had a couple chances there to move the chains, get first down. So defense can't give up a touchdown here.
Quick look at the Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard. Fairless up on Tusky Valley 28-0. Ashland leading New Philadelphia 6-0. Columbus Academy up on Dover 20-7. Garraway all over Zanesville 21-0. Toronto up on Newcomerstown at the half, 13-0. Going to turn and hand to Thomas off the right side of that offensive line to about the 25-yard line. Going to bring up second down. Ridgewood leads Utica 14-0. Minerva up on Sandy Valley 21-12. Millersport leads TCC 6-0. And Howland and Carrollton playing some fall baseball in the second quarter. At 2-0, Howland leads the Warriors. That's a look at your Ferris Chevrolet scoreboard update. Make sure next time in at Ferris, check them out. Check out their amazing service department. They do work on my car. I appreciate their service department more than you can understand, as they'll get you back on the road in no time. That's Ferris Chevrolet and their service department as well. The handoff going to be up here to Gage Moore as he breaks out of a tackle to the 40. Stiff arm, lowers his shoulder, takes a hit at about the 45-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Gage Moore delivering punishment as a runner.
Gage Moore, once again, like I said before, he doesn't wait for contact to come to him. He goes to the contact. So, great run by Moore.
First and 10 now at the 45-yard line. A First Federal Community Bank first down for Strasburg. 3:44 to go here in the first half. Receiver comes split here to the near side. That is going to be Tanner Tucker. Three receivers on the far side, back in the backfield. Ballman turns and hands off to Thomas right up the middle. Spins out of a tackle, gets right to midfield. That's going to be a gain of about 5 yards. Bring up second down and 5 now, right at the midfield stripe, right in the middle of the Rockets logo on this beautiful field here at Conotton Valley.
Kind of looks like Coach Moore just wants to double dip here. Taking his time, running the ball, doing what they do best. And they get the ball coming out at halftime. So
Coach Moe going to try to double dip as we head to halftime. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Two receivers on the far side. Now a running back, that's going to be McVeigh, comes in motion here on the near side. Going to be a screen back to Becker. Gets a block out to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, cuts back to the middle of the field, and then gets dropped down close to the 30-yard line. I don't see any laundry on the field. Nope. Great play there from Ballman to Ryan Becker for the big First Federal Community Bank first down. Pitch and catch with 2:50 to go here in the first half. 14-8 Conotton Valley.
So what they did there, Joe, was they had Tanner Tucker out there, and they faked to him, jumping up and down. They ran the screen to the backside here.
Two receivers here on the near side, two backs in the backfield. Receiver on the far side. They're going to turn and hand to Thomas right up the middle. Gets a block to the 25, to the 20, cuts to the near sideline, gets shoved out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. That's Kaiser Thomas on the run by the Strasburg Tigers. Looks like number 21 was over there to knock him out, and that is Jack Owens. So Kaiser Thomas picks up another First Federal Community Bank first down for the Tigers, out of bounds with 2:26 to go now in the first half. 14-8, Conotton Valley leads Strasburg. Don't forget, coming up on our First National Bank of Denison halftime report, the guys back in the studio get you caught up on what's going on in Week 4 of the high school football season, as Conotton Valley looks like they got into the neutral zone. But again, the Conotton Valley Rockets did jump into the neutral zone. They called 5 yards. That's going to give Strasburg an extra 5 yards now. Bring up 1st and 5 now at the 11 inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
You're right there, right in front of the football. Got to watch the football. Make sure the ball snaps before you jump.
So two receivers on the far side, two here on the near side. Pistol formation. Moore goes in motion in front of the quarterback. You're going to turn and hand to Kaiser. Breaks out of a tackle. Strips out of another one. Gets down close to the 5, maybe the 6-yard line for Kaiser Thomas, the running back for the Tigers. And that's going to be another, they're going to call it second down. He's just short, and he's about another yard for the first down. So it's going to bring up second down and short with 1:47 to go. And Strasburg taking their time, as Robbie mentioned, to try to score here and then get the football back to start the second half. 15 seconds on the play clock. Wide receiver on the far side and on the near side. Pistol formation, two backs in the backfield. Now Moore's going to take the snap, or Ballman will take the snap, hand to Moore around the end. He's going to pick up the first down and get to about the 5-yard line, and that's where his momentum will keep him. A First Federal Community Bank first down now, going to be first and goal at the 5-yard line for the Tigers.
Who do you want the ball to go to when you have the ball at the 5-yard line? The big bruiser. They have Gage Moore. So let's see if they give the ball back to him, and he can score here.
Gage Moore comes into the game 6'2", 215 pounds, plays wide receiver, more of a wing back, takes the handoff on the sweeps, and delivers punishment from that position. First down and goal now at the 4-yard line. 2 receivers on the far side. They're going to stop, drop back, look, has his receiver over there, just out of the reach of Ryan Becker, the tall target out there, number 1. And it's going to bring up second down and goal now at the 4-yard line as Ballman threw it to the far sideline, trying to catch up with Ryan Becker and just overshot his receiver. Again, coming up at halftime, our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Chris Kale, Roger Metzger, Adam Sawetsky back in the Hartzler's Quality Housing Studios. We'll get you caught up with what's going on around the area. But that's coming up here in just a few minutes. We still got about a minute of game time here in Conotton Valley and Strasburg. At Conotton Valley High School, 14-8. Second down and goal at the 4 for the Tigers. 2 receivers here on the near side, 2 backs in the backfield, receiver on the far side. Going to turn and hand to Thomas. He is going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Kaiser Thomas from 4 yards out. 14-14.
That's what Coach Mo wanted. He wanted to score before halftime, and they got the job done. So now Conotton Valley's got enough time. They got 52 seconds here left in the second quarter. See if they can pull a little magic out of their hat here and score a touchdown for half.
So 14-14 as Strasburg able to tie this football game up as Gage Moore going to come on and try to put this ball through the uprights for the extra point. Ryan Becker is the holder for the Tigers. Again, Gage Moore, the kicker for the Tigers. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is no good as it hits the upright. But we do have a flag on the play on the far sideline. I think Conotton Valley was offsides, and that's what the call is going to be. Going to mark them offsides, going to move them up closer. Let's see what Strasburg decides to do. It looks like they're going to go for it now.
Yes, sir.
As Strasburg got the benefit of the penalty, half the distance for encroachment on the Conotton Valley Rockets. So now the Strasburg Tigers going to go for 2 with 52 seconds to go. Game tied at 14 between the Tigers and the Rockets of Conotton Valley. Receiver on the far side, 3 backs in the backfield. Ballman takes and turns and hands to Kaiser Thomas, and does he fight? Does he get his way in?
No.
It does not make it. He is stopped short. And this game remains tied at 14 with 52 seconds to go. Timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Tied at 14 with 52 seconds to go here in the first half. Conotton Valley just scored a touchdown to tie this ball game up. They failed on the 2-point conversion. So that's why we are tied now in the second quarter. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson in our Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studios. Big thanks to our streaming sponsors, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, Right Mark Roofing, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Kime Company. All season long, football, basketball, baseball. What else we got? Volleyball,
softball,
wrestling, softball, track and field. Man, we just cover the gamut in high school sports, does Big Z Sports. Gage Moore has it teed up in the cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Going to bounce at about the 20 and be fielded at about the 15. That's going to be Gavin Haney to the far sideline. Cuts back and gets tripped up at about the 30-yard line. Nice job there by number 14 of the Strasburg Tigers, Baron Novak with the tackle, the freshman out there making a special teams tackle. 45 seconds to go now here in the first half, all tied at 14. So Conotton Valley's going to come out. They still have 2 timeouts left. Strasburg with 2 timeouts. So 1st and 10 now at the 30-yard line for Conotton Valley. Some good games going on in the area. A Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. Fairless up on Tusky Valley 28-7. New Philadelphia is taking the lead on Ashland 7-6. Dover on the board against Columbus Academy, but they trail 20-7. Garaway hammering Zanesville 34-6. 5 wide receivers, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Leggett has it, fires off to his receiver. That's going to be Higginbotham. Comes back here to the near side. He gets dropped at about the 38-yard line. Nice pickup of about 8 for the Rockets.
Timeout here.
Looks like Conotton Valley took a timeout. We'll keep it right here, but more of the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. As I mentioned, Garaway all over Zanesville 34-6. Claymont up on Marietta 12-0. Toronto at halftime leads Newcomerstown 13-0. Malvern and Mogador tied at 14. Julius Gore with a 6-yard touchdown run. Union Local up on Harrison Central 7-3 at the half. Ridgewood shutting out Utica 21-0 at the half. Jackson Cabot, reception from Jace McQueen. Got to talk to those 2 young gentlemen on Wednesday's Extra Point Show down at Ridgewood, and I gave Jace McQueen a nickname. I call him Lightning. So I know it's creative and all, but Lightning McQueen. Minerva beating Sandy Valley 27-12. Millersport up on TCC 6-0, and Howland and Carrollton in the second inning. Howland leads Carrollton 2-0.
Must have been a 2-run home run.
It must have been. I don't know. I heard they walked the bases loaded, though.
Oh, man.
Okay. So at the half now, Millersport up on TCC 12-6. That's your Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. Of course, the guys back in the studio will get you caught up, talk to Stringers, and get you all caught up for the Week 4 high school football season coming up in our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. But we still have football to play here. 38 seconds to go. 2nd and 4 at their own 36-yard line. Receiver comes in motion. That's Cam Wright. Leggett takes a snap, fires to the far sideline, has his receiver. And that looks like it was number 23, Garrett Ryder, and he's out of bounds, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Pitch and catch there, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save timeout. So
1 timeout left for Conotton Valley, 2 for the Strasburg Tigers, 34 seconds to go. Trips receivers here on the near side, Deuces on the far side, empty backfield, shotgun for Leggett. Takes a snap, fires to the far sideline again. That's Higginbotham this time. Nice catch and out of bounds. Pickup of about 7, maybe 8 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down. Stops the clock, though, with 29 seconds to go.
So what they're looking here, Joe, is they're doing all these short passes. Here, sooner or later, they're going to bite on the short pass and throw one deep.
Hitch and go, something like that. Yep. Again, 5 wide receivers. Leggett takes the snap, going to fire to the far sideline again. Oh, big hit there at about the 40-yard line as Strasburg defender lays the hit. 23, Garrett Ryder on the catch. It looks like number 5, Tanner Tucker, laid the lumber to Ryder over there on the far sideline. Huge hit by Tucker. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. And Conotton Valley's taking their final timeout. We'll keep it right here. But, man, you love seeing defensive backs come up and just lay the wood to a receiver. Clean hit. Haven't seen anything dirty here tonight, but there's been some big physical hits here tonight.
Very physical hits. And like you heard Coach O'Hara from Conotton Valley, this is a rival game for each other. So there's some little bit of bad blood between each other. But, hey, it's all been clean. It's a very physical football game. So, tomorrow morning, I'll be a little interesting walking in the films.
Yep, absolutely. These guys are going to be a little sore here tomorrow. Gage Moore laying some hits as a ball carrier. And we've seen a couple big hits by the defenders as well here tonight. So Conotton Valley now done with their timeout as looks like Ryder's going to stay out there even after the timeout. He was the one that was on the receiving end of that big hit. 1st and 10 at the Strasburg 40-yard line. 25 seconds to go. 5 wide receivers. Leggett takes a snap, drops back, false start, going to be a flag, false start on Conotton Valley. Back him up 5 yards. Going to be 1st and 15 now at the 45-yard line.
It's so hard for the wide receivers to hear. You don't ever listen to the cadence. You have your head turned down the line. Make sure you watch that ball get snapped. As soon as that ball snapped, you got to go. So you got to watch the football.
So 5 wide receivers again, 2 here on the near side, trips on the far side. 45 seconds for what? $25 seconds now back on the game clock. 1st and 15 at the 45-yard line. Leggett takes the snap, drops back, looking, plenty of time, fires over the middle of the field, and intended receiver was Cam Wright on the play, and that falls incomplete. Brings up a 2nd down now in 15.
Leggett's falling back on his back foot and throwing off his back foot. He's got to go into that throw. Throw that ball hard to him.
You would think a quarterback would fall back if he's getting pressure.
Yeah.
But there was nobody around him.
No, he needs to step into that throw.
He just
step
fades
into the
back
throw.
And step into his throw. 3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Leggett takes the snap, looking. He'll take off running now. He's going to be brought down at about the line of scrimmage. Looks like number 50 for the Strasburg Tigers, Zane Thomas on the tackle. Clock still moving at 5, 4. Not sure they're going to have enough time. And they did clock it. Did they have a time? Nope. There's going to be a penalty flag. See what the flag is going to be for. A legal procedure, probably a motion by Conotton Valley, I would assume. And Strasburg's probably going to decline this and take it to halftime.
Yes, sir, they are.
And that's exactly what it is. Strasburg declines the penalty, and we are at halftime in a good one here in Bowerson as Conotton Valley and Strasburg are tied at 14. Stay tuned for our First National Bank of Denison halftime report with with Chris, Roger, and Adam back in the studio. And we'll be back after this. Again, halftime, 14-14. You listen to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
At First
At Ensley Insurance Agency, we believe in good first half, boys. I will plan on right at about 29 to 30 getting it back with you guys. I'll text you when we start getting close. Business or life, our licensed agents find the right policy at the best price.
Your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Genaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden. Your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostics equipment. Whether your vehicle needs regular maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Welcome back to our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Joe Geckler in our HeartSource Quality Housing mobile studios, and I'm joined by a very special guest here tonight, and someone near and dear to my heart. I've known her for a long, long time, and welcome in the Media Arts Director here at Conotton Valley, Shauna Berkey. And Shauna, thanks for taking time to visit with me. I haven't seen you in a long time, but it's great to see you.
Listen, anytime Big Z Sports is here, we're happy to do whatever you need.
We appreciate that.
Welcome you in.
Shauna, you have your hands in a lot of things here at Conotton Valley. We were texting back and forth earlier today, and I said, what is your title? And you gave me like 6, I think it was. But tell me what all your hands are involved with here at Conotton Valley.
Yeah. Well, the main thing that we're doing is building a career and tech program, and that's in the media arts. And so we've got a brand new studio. We've got some grants, and the school pitched in, and so we have moved over into the Rocket Center. We are taking over the school. Let me tell you.
Awesome.
So we have got a media arts program. It's broadcasting. It's obviously audio, video, lots of things like that. And so we are growing the program. Our class sizes are just exploding, and we're excited about that.
You have to be excited to be able to do something that you've done for so long. I mean, you've been in the radio world for a long time like I have. Yeah. And to be able to teach the young kids that aspect of what we do for a living has to be fun, and it probably doesn't feel like a job, does it?
No. I have to say, one of the best parts of my job is teaching them real life stuff that they could go and they could walk into WTUZ. In fact, I had a girl, Gwen Rummel, I'm going to give her a shout out. She walked into the newsroom. That they're learning skills, they're learning on-the-job training, things that when they leave here, they can go find an entry-level job in a myriad of different job opportunities. So it's really exciting to see them learning practical skills that even if they're not going to go into that for a career, it's something that they could do as a part-time job. I've got some who are interested in sports broadcasting.
There you go.
So
all right.
here in a couple years, we're going to be pushing him onto you guys and getting some experience.
We could use the help covering 16 teams now. As you know, we've grown. Big Z Sports is huge now, and we started way back in 2014, and I think you were still at the station full time at that point, and we've grown this pretty big. So we'll use all the help you can. We know you're training them, and they're going to be ready to go right when they come out, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. I was bragging on you guys earlier in my show. Which thank you for giving me a short show on Friday nights. I get out of there early, and so I was bragging on you guys. But I say don't tell the sports guys, but they're the best. So
we
you're the ones that I'm sending them to.
Joe Geckler visiting with Shauna Berkey, the Media Arts Director here at Conotton Valley High School, and of course your afternoon drive host on 99.9 WTUZ. Make sure you tune in and listen to her every day from 3 to 6. I know I do on my drive home, so she gets me through that hour drive that I have. So Shauna, tonight is Hall of Fame night here at Conotton Valley, a special time for the Rockets. They're welcoming in 2 new inductees into the Hall of Fame. Talk about the class and, kind of what they did for Conotton Valley.
Yeah, we have a couple of them. Clay Mockaman, known as Chew, and Brandon Bailey. And, of course, Chew we've got some recent graduates this year for some Hall of Famers. Chew's all the way back from 2002. He attended the University of Mount Union, 4-letter winner in football and baseball, 3-letter winner in basketball, and 2-letter winner in track. He's just an all-around sport, and we were so excited to have them. And then we also have Brandon. Brandon is only a 2013 graduate.
Wow, okay.
Several years ago, but I still think of these these kids as kids.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
But Brandon is a Division IV District 5 basketball player of the year, second team All-Star. All Ohio selection, played both in the OVAC All-Star game, the Ohio North and South All-Star game, and broke 2 records while he was here at Conotton Valley, career points and career rebounds. So we're proud to get both of these into the Hall of Fame.
Now, when is the actual induction ceremony? Is it tomorrow night?
It'll be tomorrow night during alumni banquet.
Awesome.
Yeah, right here at the school.
Is it too late to get tickets for that? Is it sold out?
It is too late.
Okay.
It is. They are packed. I saw them setting up earlier, and I don't think they'd get another seat in that auditorium.
And I'm sure your media arts class is going to be filming that. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we will be there. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, Shauna, obviously, it has to be exciting for you to be in such a great growing district with all these amazing facilities and opportunities for these young people. How exciting is that for you to be a part of something so special?
I got to tell you, I've been, we've gone to several districts. My kids, we've moved around a little bit, and my kids currently go to school here, and I am so proud to be a Rocket. Mr. Zuckel's our superintendent. What a tremendous leader he is. He's setting the example for the rest of us. We are a 5-star school from the state of Ohio.
That's awesome.
And the last 2 years between our high school and our elementary, and that is something that not every district accomplishes, and we are so proud of that. We're not only excelling in athletics and building our programs, but academics are really important to us out here, and the growth that we've seen the last few years has been extraordinary under Mr. Zuckel's leadership.
That's awesome to hear, and I'll leave you with this. And I ask some football coaches sometimes if they have their sons playing for them, and I'll ask you this: as a cheer coach, you get to coach your daughter.
Yes.
So you got to put on the coach hat,
Yep.
and you got to turn around and put on the mom hat. How
Yeah.
fun is it to be a coach and a mom as a cheer coach?
Well, I tell you, you know my daughters.
Yes.
You know they're as different as night and day.
Yes, they are.
I've got one on the high school, and
Yep.
I coach one on the junior high.
Yep.
And it's 2 completely different experiences. But my girl's a senior, and I'm so proud of her.
Yep.
She's a great leader. She's one of our captains, and she actually loves that I'm her coach.
That's
and
awesome.
so the other one, it may take a few more years till she gets to that point. But I just count it a blessing to be able to be with my kids every single day, both in school and in athletics and stuff, and just proud to be a Rocket.
For sure. I'm going to date us a little bit here. I can remember when we were doing the morning show, I was in news and you were doing the morning show.
Yeah.
And I remember there were times when the girls would come in and sleep in the production studio as they were getting ready for school. And that seemed like an eternity ago, but it was just a few years ago.
Yeah. Well, I got to say, that's one of the things I love about WTUZ, and that's why I'm still there.
Yeah.
Because it feels like a family. I felt comfortable bringing my kids. I had to send my kids home with you, Joe, if I needed to.
Absolutely.
And so we love that. Yeah, they still remember coming down at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, grabbing their blankets and their pillows, and, I see them in a few hours when they wake up.
Yep,
so.
Absolutely. Well, Shauna, thanks so much for taking time to join us. It's great to see you. It's been too long, and I wish you nothing but the best out here, and maybe in the spring and media day I'll come back in.
Oh, we'll be here.
All right.
Ready for you.
That's Shauna Berkey, Media Arts Director here at Conotton Valley High School, joining us on our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. We got more after this. We'll be back with Big Z Sports on Claxon Communications.
Jeff Wallach, LLC, is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Are you ready to make a difference in a young person's life? Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio has 88 children waiting for a mentor. As a mentor, you will spend as little as 4 hours a month with your little, guiding them, listening, and helping them discover their full potential. Your time and your kindness can change the course of their future. By becoming a Big, you're not just volunteering, you're defending the potential of a child, giving them an opportunity to dream big and reach higher. Visit www.bigs4kids.com to sign up and help us make sure that no child has to wait. Big Brothers Big Sisters of East Central Ohio. Defend the potential and become a Big today.
Lindsay Adams State Farm takes pride in customer service, community involvement, and their professional knowledge in the products and services offered, providing protection to their customers in more ways than just their auto insurance by protecting you from encountering any unexpected occurrences, including your auto, home, income, and the loss of a loved one. At Lindsay Adams State Farm, you're more than a customer, you're part of their family. Learn more about what Lindsay and her agents can do for you by visiting lindsayadamsf.com.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at PacDrilling.com.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Hi, I'm Crystal, General Manager at Loudon Motors Ford. I invite you to stop in and feel the difference of shopping for your next vehicle with our friendly, non-commissioned sales staff, or the personal touch that you will receive from one of the last family-owned and operated dealerships for nearly 100 years. So my question for you is, when will you experience the crystal clear and loud and clear advantage right here in sunny Minerva, Ohio?
Technology shouldn't slow us down. It should move us forward. At LodgeVision Technologies, we've been helping local businesses for over 12 years on US 62 in Winesburg, solving tech problems and making everyday operations easier. And we're here with custom IT solutions that just simply work. At LodgeVision, it's people first. That means service with integrity, professionalism, and genuine care. Call 330-234-5025 for your free consultation today. LodgeVision Technologies, local IT, real solutions, people first.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson in our First National Bank of Denison halftime show. We are in our Heart Source Quality Housing Mobile Studios, and Robbie, been an entertaining first half. Both coaches in there making adjustments, tied at 14 here. And first, we'll go to the Strasburg locker room. What do you think Coach Mo is saying to those guys in there?
If I was Coach Mo, so I coached for Coach Mo for a year at Sandy Valley with Coach Ridenball. They hate penalties. They hate turnovers. So they are in there laying it into their kids. Guys, if we want to win this game, no more turnovers, no more penalties. Let's come out the second half, play a clean second half of football, and let's come away with a victory.
And if you're in Conotton Valley's locker room, what's Coach O'Hara saying to his team?
Keep doing what you're doing. We're in this game. We're not giving up a lot of rush yards. We're getting turnovers. They're committing penalties. So let's keep doing what we're doing. Offense, let's keep moving the ball up and down the field. And I make a bet he's going to say something to Leggett, the QB. Hey, stand tall in that pocket. Stay strong. Quit going on your back foot and just settle down back there. You settle down back here, you'll complete the throws. I mean, I think I've counted 30 throws already for him in the first half.
Yeah, we'll get some stats here just in a couple of minutes. The Conotton Valley Rockets coaches will come back up with the stat sheets, as will the Strasburg Tigers. So we'll get some stats coming up for you probably at the beginning of the second half. But we're about 7 minutes or so away from starting the second half of this football game. And again, big thanks to Shauna Berkey, the media arts director here at Conotton Valley. And, of course, on 99.9 WTZ, the afternoon drive host from 3 to 6. So we appreciate her taking time to check us out and tell us what's going on here at Conotton Valley. And a lot of excitement for her, and she gets to coach cheer and coach her daughter and do all kinds of fun stuff out here at Conotton Valley. But a big thanks to her again for coming on, joining us here at halftime. Again, at halftime, 14-14 Strasburg and Conotton Valley. And the First National Bank of Denison report comes back after this. You listen to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country and with Claxon Communications.
Spring and summer bring big events, graduations, yard sales, and tournaments. The Educational Service Center Print Center is your go-to for sponsor banners, yard signs, and custom graduation packages with invitations, envelopes, and thank you cards. And when it's time for sports, the ECO Center in St. Clairsville is the perfect venue for AAU and JO tournaments. With spacious seating, plenty of parking, and easy access to hotels and restaurants, it's your one-stop arena for wrestling, cheer, and more. Plan your next event with us on the court or in print. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
Newtown Mall provides you a one-stop shop for anything you need. You can shop the latest fashions at Kohl's, Maurice's, or Marshall's, get your sporting goods at Dunham's or Dick's Sporting Goods, or redo a room in your house at Ashley Furniture. Find all these stores and more for yourself and experience Newtown. Plus, you can sign up to be a Newtown Mall VIP and follow your favorite stores so you're the first to know sales, giveaways, events, and more. To sign up and to see all that's happening, visit newtownmall.com.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of these communities, there is nothing better than high school football. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD.
Simona Bolteron is a global leader in plastics technology, manufacturing thermoplastic products for industries such as aircraft interior parts, medical device housings, wall coverings, general thermoforming, and many more. Simona Bolteron, a company like a friend, is proud to be a part of the community and wishes all local athletes good luck and have a great year. For more information, visit them online at bolteron.com. Simona Bolteron, 1 General Street, Newcomerstown.
With Room by Room, new from Carpet One, we've made finding the right floors easier than ever. Browse our curated collection of flooring options and shop by color, design, and lifestyle. Our local flooring experts will work with you to make your vision a reality and guide you with knowledge and easy-to-use tools to find the floor that fits your needs. So if you're ready to transform your home with beautiful new floors, scan the code to get started and come see the Room by Room difference for yourself. Exclusively at Carpet One Floor and Home.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Conotton Valley High School, Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson. We are still at halftime, about a minute and a half or so until the opening kickoff of the second half. Tied at 14, Conotton Valley and Strasburg. And Robbie, what a great first half between both of these teams. You saw Conotton Valley up and down the field, passing the football around and 5 wide receivers and doing all kinds of fun stuff. And then Strasburg comes out running the football, that power game that they have going on. But a couple things stood out to me a little bit. If you look at the Strasburg side of the football, penalties.
Yeah.
And the 2 turnovers kind of hurt Strasburg in the first half. And for Conotton Valley, I think what stood out for me a little bit was they just couldn't get the ball into the end zone. They moved the ball really well, but they had a couple penalties as well, but they just couldn't punch it in and finish that drive that they were going on.
Yeah, you got to finish the drives. You get down that far, and you're knocking on the end zone, and that can be a big difference here if you're going to win by 7 or lose by 7. So you got to score when you get down deep in that red zone. I have a little bit of stats here, Joe.
Okay.
Leggett's 16 of 26 for 142 yards. Cam Wright has 5 catches for 40 yards, and Ryder has 4 catches for 61 yards right now. So
his 2 favorite targets, as you can see there, that's 100 yards of his 142 is Leggett to either Cam Wright or Garrett Ryder. So we'll see what happens here in the second half as both teams are out there ready to go. This opening half kickoff of the second half brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia. Make sure you check out Cartoons. The holidays are coming up, folks, and all the husbands out there, guess what? Your wife would probably want a remote start, so check them out at Cartoons. They can do that for you, and they'll get you set up at Cartoons in New Philadelphia. Our second half kickoff sponsor.
Onside kick here.
They are going to bounce it up. It takes a big high bounce, and it looks like Conotton Valley has it. Cam Wright at the 42-yard line inside Strasburg territory. And Conotton Valley pulls off the onside kick to start the second half as it takes a high bounce, deflects off of a Conotton Valley Rocket right into the hands of Cam Wright. And that's going to be a first down at the Strasburg 42-yard line for the Rockets.
That was perfect. That was an amazing kick. He kicked it on the top of the football, got a couple of bounces, a tip, recovered the ball. That was perfection.
3 wide receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. As Caden Leggett in at quarterback. As Cam Wright goes in motion, they have 2 backs now into the backfield. You cannot call a flag on that because they hadn't moved. You're allowed to move 2 guys at one time unless somebody else moved forward. They called a dead ball, false start. I don't understand that. I didn't see the other guy move. Robbie, did you see anybody else move other than the 2 guys coming back into the backfield?
No, I didn't. I mean, you're allowed to do that.
Cam Wright gets the handoff down to about the 45 to about the 44-yard line. Going to be a first down now. Or second down and 12 at the 44-yard line. Nobody in the press box saw anybody move on that line. They were just motioning both receivers back into the backfield, and the back judge threw a flag. I'm not sure of that. 5 wide, shotgun, Leggett, pump fakes, now steps up in the pocket, going to take off running, flag comes flying in. He's going to complete the pass. He's going all the way down to about the 30-yard line. I think this is going to come back, and it's going to be a hold on the Conotton Valley Rockets. So it's going to back them up now, bring up second down and 22 now for Conotton Valley.
One thing we said there, Joe, we thought the halftime adjustments is no penalties. And first, this drive, you have a great onside kick to start the second half, and drive killers here, man. You're second and 15, second and 20 now.
Get a couple of penalties now on the Conotton Valley Rockets. They're back in their own territory now at about the 46-yard line. Bring up second down and 22. 5 wide receivers, 4 here on the near side, 1 over on the far side. As Leggett takes the snap, drops back, looking, pump fakes, now rolls here to the near side, fires over the middle field, has his receiver all the way down to the 35 to the 20, to the 30 to the 20. Does he shove that out of bounds? He is just inside the 20-yard line. As Higginbotham takes it all the way down inside the 20 for the Rockets. Going to be a First Federal Community Bank first down. Nice pitch and catch from Leggett to Higginbotham.
Yeah, he was crossing route there, wide open, green grass in front of him. So
Leggett takes the snap, drops back, throws here to the near side, has his receiver. That's Haney. Takes a big shot about the 15-yard line and falls forward to the 14-yard line inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Going to bring up second down now for the Rockets.
Yeah, what I'm seeing, Joe, is anytime they get tackled, each team that's getting tackled, first player is going forward. There's no going backwards. They're moving the ball forward.
4 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side now as Haney goes in motion. They're going to hand it right up the middle, lowers his shoulder. Gets down close to the 10-yard line. Does Gavin Haney going to bring up a third down now for the Rockets.
Yeah, lose a helmet there, number 71, Brock Johnson for the Strasburg Tigers. So you lose a helmet, you're out of play. So they got to bring in someone fresh in. So
2 receivers here on the near side. Make that 3 on the near side, 2 on the far side, 5 wide. Shotgun formation for Caden Leggett. Third down and 2 on the 9. Going to turn and hand to Cam Wright. Makes one guy miss and it slips and falls. I'm not sure he got to the first down marker.
It
looks like it's very, very close. Let's see what the call is going to be. And they're going to call him short. 4th down and probably a half a yard. And they're going to go quick. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak. I don't think he got there.
No, he didn't.
I think he's going to be short as Caden Leggett got up under center and tried to do a quarterback sneak and slipped. I think his knee touched down before he got to the marker. Let's see what they call it here.
That's going to be really, really close. I think they should have measured that beforehand.
See what the call is. It's going to be a first down Strasburg as the quarterback sneak does not prevail, and Strasburg's defense bend but don't break. And we were talking just as we come back there in the second half, Conotton Valley moving the football up and down the field. They can't finish drives right now.
No, you got to finish those drives. You got the ball at the 7-yard line. So you're that close to the end zone, you can't have a fumbled snap. You can't have getting really close to a first down. You have to pick those up, especially in a big game like this.
So 10:08 to go, third quarter, tied at 14. Strasburg has it, 1st and 10 on their own 8-yard line. As they're going to huddle up back close to the goal line. Strasburg takes over on downs. Second time today that Conotton Valley turns it over on downs. 3 backs in the backfield now. Gage Moore comes in motion. There's going to be a pass as Ballman slips out of a tackle, comes here to the near side. Slips out of another tackle. Great footwork there. He gets all the way up close to about the 20-yard line. Say he was down at the 18. Nice run there. That's going to be very close to another first down, and it's going to be short. They actually marked him down at the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. So that's going to bring up second down and 2. Nice 8-yard scramble there by Brody Ballman.
Yeah, Ballman had a great run there, but Conotton Valley's defensive line doesn't jump in the air and go for the ball. You stay on your feet. You make that tackle in the end zone. He was in the end zone there at one point.
Tight formation. 2 backs in the backfield now as Ballman takes it. Going to hand off to the back coming through. Up to the 20, to the 25. Breaks out of a tackle. That's McVeigh. Micah McVeigh picks up the First Federal Community Bank first down on the run here to the near sideline.
Strasburg starting to get the domination up front, starting to get the blocks to the second level now. So they get those blocks to the second level. It frees up that little toss play they have there. Now they're going to come back with the bruiser here, Gage Moore, number 6.
1st and 10 now at the 35-yard line. 9:08 to go in the third quarter. Tied at 14. 2 receivers split out on the far side. 1 here on the near side. 2 backs in the backfield. Going to turn and hand. That's going to be Kaiser Thomas off the right side. Breaks a guy miss. Drags another tackler all the way up to the 44-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 9 to bring up second down and 1.
Nice little inside-out zone action there. Started in the inside, and everything was clogged up. Bounced out to the outside, the C gap. And we got good yardage there on the first down.
8:36 to go here in the third quarter. Tied at 14. Second down and 1. A thrown 44 for Strasburg. Ballman takes the snap, looks back. Now he throws over the far sideline. Has his receiver. That's going to be Ryan Becker on the far sideline. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down inside Conotton Valley territory at about the 40-yard line. The chains are moving, and they're on a drive is Strasburg.
A very well coordinated drive there for Coach Moe and company. So, I mean, Baughman, he throws a nice, very pretty ball there to his wide receivers.
Drive started way back on their own 8-yard line. Way back on their own 2-yard line. First down and 10 now at the Conotton Valley 40-yard line. Oh, you got another false start thrown by the Thrown by the back judge. He throws the flag, walks up and catches it. Doesn't even hit the ground until he shrugs it off his shoulder. Did you see that?
That was pretty talented.
It was talented. So 5-yard penalty, another procedure penalty or a false start penalty on Strasburg. Be 1st and 15 now. 7:57 to go third quarter. Tied at 14. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson in our Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studios.
Different formation here, Joe. Trips.
Got trips here to the near side. Single set on the far side. Going to hand it to Thomas right up the middle, and he picks up maybe 2 yards on the play. Calling it a 1.5-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down now for Strasburg. Big thanks to Ron's Heating and Cooling, our instant replay sponsor on our stream. So checking out the stream. Big thanks to Ron's Heating and Cooling for the instant replay.
Good?
Always.
Now they're back into that full wishbone wing T offense.
Snap back now as Ballman takes it, breaks out of a tackle, takes off down the far sideline, and gets all the way down close to the 35, maybe the 34-yard line as we have a late flag come in. I wasn't looking over there. What happened, Robbie?
Looked like they had the tackle, and then a Strasburg player come in with some extracurricular activities, and Coach Mo is not very happy over there right now.
The officials are talking about what's going to happen here. It looks like it's going to go against Strasburg.
That's a biggie. That's a 15-yarder.
Have a dead ball personal foul against Strasburg. Going to back them up 15 yards, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down and extremely long now for Strasburg.
Back at the 50. That's we said, Joe, what's the halftime adjustments going to be? They need to be cutting the penalties out. And so far, both teams have had penalties here in the start of the second half.
The ball's going to be marked just inside the 50-yard line, inside Strasburg territory. So it's going to be 2nd down and...
Should be 3rd down, Joe.
It should be 3rd down. You're correct. 3rd down and about 30. About 29, 30 yards to go for Strasburg. 4 wide receivers, pistol formation. Ballman takes a snap, looking, plenty of time. Now takes off to the far sideline, has his receiver. That's Becker on the far sideline, going to get dropped at about the 42-yard line. Going to be well short of the 1st down. Going to bring up 4th down and long now. 4th down at about 12, maybe 11 for the Tigers.
And you're still in this no man's land right here, Joe. But it looks like they're going to have Gage Moore punt it away, pin him deep.
So Cam Wright going back, has his feet planted on about the 19-yard line. Gage Moore had one blocked here earlier. I'll blame the snapper on that one because that was he had to play shortstop to field that ball that got blocked earlier. Another low punt fielded nicely by Gage Moore. Gets it out, but going to be shanked off his foot and go out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark it. And it's going to be marked at the 30-yard line. So Conotton Valley will take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line with 6:14 to go third quarter. Still tied at 14. And Robbie, another drive for Strasburg. They're moving the football, and a couple penalties do them in.
Yep, penalties, man. You can't. We've seen a lot of penalties so far in this game, and they hurt you. They take points away from you. So clean up the penalties, and you can keep drives going.
So 5 wide receivers, 4 here, quads on the near side, single set on the far side. As you had Leggett in the shotgun. Takes a snap, rolls here to the near side. Has his receiver, he's going to be caught at about the 42-yard line. Garrett Ryder with the catch right at the 42, and that's enough for a First Federal Community Bank 1st down.
That is a beautiful play. They had quads out here. I think they had 4, right, Joe?
Quads.
4-1.
Yep, quads to the near.
Yeah, so they just rolled out, ran a little sideline route, one guy underneath, one guy in the middle. They were running a zone concept there, so they snuck a person in between linebackers.
3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Leggett takes that pump fake, gets a lot of pressure. Ball on the ground. It looks like Strasburg had it for a second, and they do again. And that's going to be a fumble by Caden Leggett, picked up by the Strasburg Tigers. First turnover of the game for Conotton Valley as Strasburg picks up the fumble and recovers it in their own territory at about the 34-yard line. Strasburg back in business with 6:01 to go, third quarter.
Looked like number 71, Brock Johnson, a 5'6", 225-pound junior, picked up that fumble there. A lineman's dream to get a fumble, man.
Did you ever get a fumble when you were playing?
No, I never played defense. I was a straight offensive guy.
That's all you were. You always.
I was center all the time.
Did you ever score a touchdown on offense?
No, I got to touch the ball.
Fumble Rooski or anything?
No, not when you had Jake Davis in the backfield.
That's true. The handoff to Gage Moore going to the far sideline. Waits for his blocker. Goes to the far sideline. Down the sideline. 10, 15. Lowers his shoulder. Does he get in? Touchdown. Strasburg Tigers from 34 yards out. Gage Moore had to wait for the call from the officials, but he went down that sideline, lowered his shoulder about the 5-yard line, kept his balance, and got into the end zone from 34 yards out. The Strasburg Tigers take the lead 20-14.
Gage Moore runs the ball so patiently, it's like a sundial trying to go. Like, he waits for everything to develop, and then boom, he's gone.
He downshifts and goes.
Yes,
goes into
downshift and goes.
Yeah, he's a special runner. Now he's going to try to kick the extra point.
He's Strasburg's Mr. Everything.
Yes, he is. Ryan Becker, the holder for the Tigers. Missed the first one, bounced off the upright. Snap, hold the kick. It is up, and it is no good. He missed it wide left, and the score remains with 5:51 to go, 20-14. In the third quarter, the Strasburg Tigers lead. Timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Willendale Golf Cart Sales is conveniently located right in the heart of Strasburg on North Worcester Avenue. They are your one-stop shop for easy-go vehicles, Textron off-road vehicles, and Cushman vehicles. Once you choose your cart, then the fun begins at Willendale as they have all the accessories to deck it out. Willendale Golf Cart Sales pride themselves in providing great customer service in their sales, parts, and service departments. To see all the great reviews and to learn more, find Willendale Golf Cart Sales on Facebook.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, 5:51 to go, third quarter. Strasburg leads 20-14 over Conotton Valley as Gage Moore takes it in from 34 yards out for his second touchdown of the football game. Now he's going to kick the ball off. Low line drive kick going to be fielded at about the 15 by Cam Wright to the 20, to the 30. Up here to the 35, spins out of a tackle, gets drugged down at about the 40-yard line here on the near side of the field. Nice return there from Cam Wright, the senior, Mr. Do-It-Everything.
Mr. Do-It-Everything. I mean, let's see if he can get back into the ball game here. It's kind of quiet last drive. Let's see if Conotton Valley can slow the penalties down, not have any sustained drives, get down in the end zone, red zone, and punch one in for a touchdown here to get back into this game.
So 1st and 10, they say he got to the 41-yard line. 5:43 to go, third quarter. Again, Strasburg leads 20-14. Take a look at our Bear Carpet One scoreboard update here in just a couple of minutes. 5 wide receivers, trips here on the near side, deuces on the far side as Wright comes in motion here on the near side. Gonna throw it out of bounds. Does Caden Leggett live to play another day or play another down? Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Or a quick look at the Bear Carpet One scoreboard. Fairless up on Tusky Valley 35-7. Ashland leads New Philadelphia 13-7. Columbus Academy over Dover 20-7. Garraway hammering Zanesville 41-6. Claymont up on Marietta 12-0. Toronto leading Newcomerstown 26-16. Back in a minute with more scores. Shotgun formation, Leggett takes the snap, rolls here to the near side. There's going to be a flag thrown, maybe a holding call as he completes the pass. That's going to be to Haney here close to the 50-yard line. Let's see what the flag is going to be. It looks like it's going to be a hold on Conotton Valley. Exactly what it is, a hold. Going to back him up. Second down and long now for the Rockets. More on the Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard update. Mogador leads Malvern 28-14. Union Logo up on Harrison Central 21-3. Ridgewood shutting out Utica 24-0. Minerva up on Sandy Valley 34-12. Millersport leads TCC 12-6. And Howland and Carrollton now 10-3 in the third quarter. Let's look at your Bear Carpet 1 scoreboard. 3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. As again, the Conotton Valley Rockets going to jump off sides. What are they going to call here? Are they going to call false start or are they going to call off sides? Yep, dead ball, false start on the offense. That was Cam Wright, got the jump there. He was taking off and ready to head down the field.
Yeah, he was. 9 times out of 10, Joe, if you have both offense and defense going at the same time, they're going to call it on offense.
So second down and, probably a lift by now. Maybe a good old taxi ride to the first down. Little screenplay pass out to the far sideline. That's Gavin Haney. Lowers his shoulder, gets up close to the 40-yard line, almost back to the original line of scrimmage. Nice pitch and catch there from Leggett to Haney. And that's going to bring up a third down and more manageable now. Third down and 11 from the 40-yard line. They need to get to the Strasburg 49-yard line for the first down. 5 wide receivers yet again for Conotton Valley. Takes a snap, does Leggett. Throws to the far sideline to short. Lands his receiver short. And short hops his receiver, and that was Haney again. And that's going to bring up fourth down and 11 now, a punting situation for the Rockets.
Yeah, can't give this ball to Strasburg here. They're too close to the end zone, and you got to punt it away. But it looks like Conotton Valley might be going for it unless they do a little pooch kick here with the quarterback. Oh, no, now they're bringing –
yeah, Cam Wright is their punter, so he is going to drop back and punt the football away. It looks like you've got Ryan Becker back there to return this kick for the Tigers. Low line drive kick going to bounce at about the 35-yard line and take a Conotton Valley roll all the way down inside the 20, down close to the 16-yard line, and great punt there by Cam Wright to pin the Strasburg Tigers deep in their own territory. They have it 1st and 10 now at about the 16-yard line with 4:35 to go here in the third quarter. Strasburg 20, Conotton Valley 14, and been a fun second half so far as Strasburg got on the board on their last drive, a Gage Moore 34-yard touchdown run, his second touchdown of the night. He had a 60-yard touchdown reception earlier in the game, and then a 34-yard touchdown run just a moment ago. As the receiver comes split here to the near side, that's going to be Ryan Becker. Going to turn and hand. That's Kaiser Thomas off that right side. Lowers his shoulder, and he's off to the races down the sidelines, and he's shoved out of bounds at about the 34-yard line. If they wouldn't have shoved him out of bounds, he'd still be running.
Yeah, I don't know what's more scarier, Joe. I was watching Gage Moore on that play, just singling him out. I don't know what's scarier, him running the ball or him blocking for someone else, because he just took out 2 Conotton Valley Rockets on that one play.
Regardless if he's carrying the ball or blocking you, he's going to hit you.
Oh, yeah, he's not afraid of contact, ladies and gentlemen.
4:24 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and 10. That was a First Federal Community Bank run there by Kaiser Thomas for the Tigers. Going to hand to Gage Moore again, very patient. Lowers the boom again, just short of the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Pickup of about 2 on the play for Gage Moore. Brings up second down.
And that's what you need to do if you're Conotton Valley. If you see him getting the football, he's going to be patient. You can't just have one kid tackle him. You have to have more bodies coming to him. Gain tackle as much as you can.
Coming up, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. After the conclusion of our game, we'll announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And, of course, after the game, players from both Conotton Valley and Strasburg will enjoy ice-cold chocolate milk thanks to the Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Ice-cold chocolate milk refreshes and replenishes as McVeigh gets a handoff around the end. He breaks out of a tackle, gets into Conotton Valley territory. Looks like there's a flag way back here at about the 33-yard line. We'll see what the call's going to be, but a great run there by Micah McVeigh.
Penalties, man. Penalties are hurting each team with the drives.
If you look back at last week, let's see what the call is. Going to be a hold against Strasburg. So you look back in week number 3, Conotton Valley had 9 penalties for 66 yards. Strasburg had, doesn't say how many penalties they had last week, but Conotton Valley had 9 of them, but Strasburg has every bit of 10 or 11 here tonight. And they're drive killers. They're not a little 5-yarder and they get it back. It's a 10-yarder. It's a 15-yarder. It's one that really demoralizes a drive. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 19 after a huge run there by Micah McVeigh, called back because of the hold. 2 receivers here on the near side, Gage Moore and Ryan Becker. Receiver now comes in motion here to the near side. There it is. It's going to be a Ryan McVeigh. Oh, they collide. Cam Wright and Micah McVeigh collide at about the 43-yard line. They both go up for the football, and neither one of them come down with it. That was a headsy play there by Cam Wright from his safety position.
He read that all the way, Joe.
He did, and they both jumped for the ball at the same time and collided midair. And good to see both of them get up and walk back to their own huddle now. 3rd down and 19 for Strasburg at their own 23-yard line.
Strasburg tried to run like a little screen now play or screen and go. Everybody was looking at the screen play and had a go route coming right up the hash marks here. So good play by Cam Wright.
Trips receivers here on the near side. Single set on the far side. Back in the backfield with Ballman. Ballman takes a snap, looking, rolling. Going to stop, reverses field, and he is going to get dropped back there in the backfield. Looks like big number 63 for the Conotton Valley Rockets. That's Nick Bolin back there with the quarterback sack. Going to drop him back for a huge loss to bring up 4th down and long, extremely long for the Rockets. Going to be 4th and 24 now on their own 18-yard line, for the Tigers, not the Rockets. So Cam Wright going to go back deep to field this punt off the right foot of Gage Moore. Gage Wright, Cam Wright.
I know, man.
I'm confused the name. Could you imagine Cam Wright in Gage Moore's body?
Woo!
That would be a big dude that can run.
Yes, sir.
So Gage Moore back to punt the football away. A nice snap that time. Going to be a high end over end punt. And it's going to take a bounce right about the 50. Ryan Becker there to down it at the 50-yard line. That ball was, I lost it in the darkness here in Bowerston.
It's dark over there, man. Wow.
So that's where Conotton Valley will have it, right at the midfield stripe, right in the middle of the CV logo here at the field. Again, 2:05 to go, 3rd quarter, 20-14. Strasburg leads Conotton Valley. It's been a good one here in Bowerston. Five wide receivers, shotgun formation again. 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Leggett takes a snap. Going to fire here to the near side. Has his receiver. That's going to be Higginbotham. Makes a guy miss and gets shoved out of bounds. Tanner Tucker knocked Higginbotham out of bounds. 5-on-5 there. So that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Nice throw and catch by Leggett to Higginbotham.
Beautiful throw and catch there to Higginbotham. And he made a nice juke move out here, too.
Same formation, 3 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Going to be another flag on the play. It looks like we got another false start penalty against Conotton Valley. Going to back them up 5 yards.
Got to stay until the ball is snapped, fellas. Can't keep moving your feet. Can't keep going. Once you set that ball and you get down in the stance, you got to stay there until that ball snapped.
So 1st and 15 now on the Strasburg 44-yard line. Twins receivers here on the near side. Now Twins on the far side as Cam Wright comes back into the backfield, takes the handoff, breaks out of a tackle, and then he is going to get dropped in the backfield by number 66, Carson Egger, to get the tackle for the Tigers to bring up a 2nd down now and about 14, maybe 13. They're going to say he picked up 2 yards.
Yeah, Coach O'Hara here just wants to pick up good yardage, positive yards, get close to the first down, so that 3rd down is more manageable.
5 wide receivers, 3 on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Leggett takes the snap. Looks back, fires here to the near side. That has Higginbotham again, and he gets shoved out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 6 on the play. Bring up 3rd down and 9, maybe 8 yards now for the Rockets.
It's a big 3rd down here. They have to pick it up. They have quads out there to the left, Joe.
So 4 wide receivers on the far sideline. Higginbotham split here on the near side. Shotgun as Leggett rolls to the far side. Has his receiver over there. Nice play, defender.
Oh.
Strasburg almost picked that football off as they tipped the ball away. Can't tell who that was over there. Was that Tanner or Tucker? It was who tipped that ball away from the intended receiver. Going to bring up 4th down and 9 now. Looks like they're going to go for it. Is Conotton Valley.
You have to here, man.
3 wide receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Shotgun again as Leggett takes the snap, fires here to the near side. Has Higginbotham down past the 30-yard line to about the 28-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Nice little slant, like a little slant route there by Higginbotham, and nice pitch and catch. Leggett found him on a slant, and they were able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, that was a great slant. He stepped 1 foot in, went right into the inside.
2 backs in the backfield now. 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Single set on the far side. Wright and Haney in the backfield with Leggett. 39 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Going to hand off to Cam Wright in the backfield. He's going to get dropped about where he took the handoff. Going to be a loss on the play of about 2 to bring up second down now. 27 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
I would make a bet they try to put on one more play here. See if they can get a manageable third down.
Coming up on 15 seconds. 2 backs again. Hand off to Haney this time. Up the middle. Gets submarine down about the 25-yard line. Kaiser Thomas on the tackle for the Tigers, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. As Chris Kale likes to say, 4s go in the air as we head to the fourth quarter with Strasburg leading 20-14. Back with the fourth quarter. Listen to Big Z Sports in week 4 of the high school football season. Back to Bowerston after this with Big Z Sports.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County dairy farmers. Farms, family, food.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports. Philadelphia.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Bowerston. 20-14. Strasburg leads Conotton Valley. Conotton Valley has it 3rd and 6 on the Strasburg 23-yard line. Going to turn and hand to Haney as he makes one guy miss, sidesteps another guy over the middle, lowers his shoulder down close to the 10-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Rockets inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
What a run by Haney there. He just followed.
A quick handoff to the far sideline. He gets shoved out of bounds. That's going to be Gavin Haney again. Going to bring up a second down and goal now for the Rockets.
Yeah, I mean, Haney's running the ball really hard here. I mean, the clock's a ticking. They got to punch it in here. They can't get stopped here again in the red zone.
Second down and goal at the 9. Clock moving, 11:20 to go in the football game. Leggett takes the snap, going to hand it another false start on the Rockets. Going to back them up 5 yards to bring up second down and 14.
There's some good games going on around the area here, Joe.
We'll get into our scoreboard update here in just a moment. So 5 wide receivers, 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Nope, 1 on the far side back in the backfield as all the skill players and linemen looking over to the sidelines to see what play call is coming in. They get it. Now Leggett barks out the signals. Haney goes in motion to the far side. Leggett takes a snap, looking, going to get plenty of pressure. A flag comes in Leggett rolls out, throws into the back of the end zone, and it's going to be picked off in the end zone. Ryan Becker, and he has the football, brings it out at about the 3-yard line. We do have a flag way back here at the 21-yard line or 26-yard line. Here. I think it is going to be a holding penalty on the Conotton Valley Rockets, which will be declined in the
but what do you do, though? You decline it, you get the ball at the 2-yard line then. Yeah. Unless you tell them, hey, we're going to accept it, move it back all the way, and just pray that your defense gets a stop.
I think you take the football regardless.
Ooh, that's tough, man.
I don't understand why Ryan Becker just didn't take a knee and take the touchback.
That's what I was misunderstanding, too. It looks like he's bringing out the offense.
Yeah, so it's going to be a holding against the Conotton Valley Rockets, declined. So there was 2 flags. So there was a holding during the play. After the interception and the play was done, there was a personal foul against Strasburg. So that's going to take him back to about the 2.5, maybe the 2-yard line.
If I was the coach for Conotton Valley, I'd bring a blitz here. Bring your blitz right up the middle. Try to get a safety.
So you've got first down and 10 now at their own 2-yard line for the Strasburg Tigers. Receiver Ryan Becker split here to the near side. 3 backs in the backfield with Ballman at quarterback. Turns and hands to his running back right up the middle. That's Kaiser Thomas. Gets up past the 5 to about the 8-yard line. Going to bring up second down now and about 4 for the Tigers.
The Tigers can take a long drive. Just keep picking up first downs, positive yards. Keep chewing that clock as much as they can. And see if you can go on a long Strasburg Tiger drive.
So second down and 4 on the 8-yard line now for the Tigers. 10 minutes to go in the football game. Strasburg leads 20-14. Turn does Ballman and hands off to Thomas again. Lowers his shoulder up past the 10 to the 15 and maybe the 16, maybe the 17-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Tigers. Keep those chains moving and keep the clock running.
Keep chewing that clock. That's what Coach Mo wants. He got down under 10 now, so hopefully he wants to see it get even lower and lower. Just nice, smooth drive here at the end of the game.
So 9:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. They're going to turn and hand. That's going to be Gage Moore. Very slow. He delivers a shot to the tackler at about the 20-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 2 to bring up second down and 8 now for the Tigers.
And on the stop there for Conotton Valley is number 63, Nick Bolin, for a 6', 260-pound freshman.
So 9:13 to go here in the football game. Strasburg 20, Conotton Valley 14. Receiver set on the far side, 3 here on the near side. Going to turn and hand to Kaiser right up the middle again, trying to keep the clock moving. They're taking the play clock as down as far as they can, and that's going to bring up a third down now and maybe 7, maybe 6 yards. Another couple yards on the gain by Kaiser Thomas.
Yeah, it's that clock's just dwindling away slowly but surely. They're doing a nice little drive here. Keep picking up first downs. But it's a big third down here, Joe. Conotton Valley gets a stop. Make them punt. They're going to have good field position.
Both teams still have all 3 timeouts in their bag. Third down and 5 now on their own 23-yard line. 8:30 to go in the football game. 3 backs in the backfield with Ryan Becker here on the near side. Moore goes in motion, waiting for it to develop, and they're going to swarm to the football, and they got him back. Maybe behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on the play as Gage Moore tried to wait for that to develop, but there was 3 or 4 Rockets around him.
Yeah, they pursued right down the line, right to their spots they needed to pursue to, so there was no natural running lanes for him.
So 4th down and 5 now. On the 23-yard line, 7:51 to go in the football game. Strasburg leads 20-14. They're going to punt the football away as Gage Moore back to punt. Cam Wright back on his 45-yard line. Be a high, wobbly kick. Going to take a Strasburg bounce all the way into Conotton Valley territory, down inside the 40 to about the 37, maybe the 38-yard line. And that's where Conotton Valley will have it. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. A screen pass coming to Gavin Haney. They set it up perfect, and he's going to be dropped. Nice recovery there by the Strasburg Tigers as Gavin Haney fielded it, or took the reception from Caden Leggett and gained about 6 yards to the 44-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 4 now. 7:10 to go in the game. Clock moving. The Rockets down 20-14.
That was a game of inches there, Joe. That looked like it was going to get tipped, but he got right over the hand of the defender, and nice positive play. 2nd down and 4 now at the 44. 5 wide receivers, 3 here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Leggett takes the snap, throws over the middle of the field, overshoots his receiver, and it's almost picked off back there by Becker. And the defender, or the offensive player, did a nice job to not interfere, but jump up and play defensive back. He had double coverage out there on that streak play down the middle. He had Cam Wright right here. No one within 5 or 6 yards of him.
I was going to say he was
pretty
wide open.
And I think that's what Coach O'Hara is telling him right now. You had someone open right here.
So Caden Leggett at quarterback. Again, 3 wide receivers on the far side, 2 on the near side. Takes the snap, rolls to the far sideline. 7 flags come throwing in at the same time, so it looks like all the officials saw what they wanted to see there. Literally, there's 6 flags on the field, all in the same area. It's probably going to be a hold, if I had to guess, on the Conotton Valley Rockets.
Yeah, I'd imagine. There's a lot of yellow out there.
So going to back him up 10 yards, going to be holding against Conotton Valley. Did you see all the flags come in at once?
I know.
I thought they were being thrown from the stands. I mean, it was all like, whoo, right there in one spot. So 3rd down now and probably 14 or 15 yards for Conotton Valley, trailing 20-14, 5 wide. Leggett takes a snap. Drops back, looking, fires over the middle field. Has his receiver going to be picked off. Overshoots Cam Wright. That's Brody Ballman to the 35, to the 30, to the 20. Cuts back inside, breaks out of a tackle, and finally gets dropped down inside the 10-yard line. Brody Ballman with an interception and takes it back all the way to about the 9-yard line. The Strasburg Tigers in business.
Strasburg Tigers are in business here. Now if you look on the replay here on our YouTube channel, that was a nice interception by Boffman. That was an instant replay by Ron's Heating and Cooling.
So nice work there by Jaron, our producer for Claxon Communications, on our video replay. You can see it, the Ron's Heating and Cooling instant replay, as Brody Ballman steps up and picks off the pass and takes it all the way back to the 9. To the 10, it should be to the 10-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal at the 10-yard line for the Tigers now. Receiver out to the far side. They're going to turn and hand it. That's going to be Micah McVeigh. Makes a guy miss. Carries a defender. Does he get into the end zone? He does. Touchdown from 10 yards out. Micah McVeigh makes the score 26-14 Strasburg.
Joe, and we have a penalty right here coming in late.
A late flag after the penalty. We'll see what the call's going to be. The touchdown was scored, and they called it before the flag was thrown. Probably extracurriculars after the whistle.
Joe, I was watching the offensive line there. That play wouldn't have happened if number 53, Caden Dugan, wouldn't have got the block that he did. He pulled out there to the side, and he took on 2 Conotton Valley Rockets and basically put his shoulder in both of them and took them out.
Yeah,
that play was spot on by Caden.
Caden Dugan, the senior guard for the Tigers, puts the defenders on skates. It's going to be a touchdown, going to be a dead ball. It's personal foul against Conotton Valley, probably going to be assessed on the kickoff.
Yes.
So the Strasburg Tigers have the lead at 26-14. and Caden Dugan. Looks like there is a timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
Are you a compassionate caregiver looking for a career with purpose? Second Family Home Care and Support Services is now hiring home health aides and STNAs. We offer competitive wages, flex time scheduling, and employment rewards because we believe in supporting the people who support others. Start your journey with a company that truly cares. Visit careers.secondfamily.com to apply today or contact them at 740-462-3152.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School, 26-14 with 6:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Strasburg going for two. They have the big backs in there. All the backs in the backfield. They're going to turn and hand to Kaiser Thomas. He gets into the end zone for a two-point conversion. Kaiser Thomas makes it 28-14 with 6:17 to go as Strasburg grows the lead. Robbie, that was an impressive drive. A short field. They took advantage of a turnover as Brody Ballman picked off the quarterback, Caden Leggett, and ran it back to the 10-yard line. They punch it in for a touchdown and take a 2-score lead. Looks like we have a couple rockets down on the field, down around the 2, maybe 3-yard line. The one gets up, walking gingerly, and the other one's still down as the training staff going to head out and take a look. We'll take a look at our scoreboard here. The Impact Collision scoreboard. Fairless all over Tusky Valley, 42-7. Ashland leads New Philadelphia, 20-7. Dover took the lead on Columbus Academy, 21-20. Judkins with a 2-yard touchdown run. Garraway hammers Zanesville, 48-14. That's a final. Claymont up on Marietta, 12-0 in the fourth quarter. Toronto leads Newcomerstown. Nope, Toronto beat Newcomerstown, 26-14. That is final. Final in Malvern. Mogador knocked off the Hornets 28-14. Union Local beat Harrison Central 28-3. Ridgewood hammers Utica 31-0. That is final. Minerva up on Sandy Valley 40-12 in the fourth quarter. Millersport up on TCC 33-14. And Howland and Carrollton are tied at 10 in the fourth quarter. Indian Valley is off this week after the team that they were scheduled to play had to cancel their season, unfortunately, due to injuries and not enough competitors or not enough players to continue.
I mean, it's the coach thinks probably like, hey, we needed this week after going through mini camp, 2-a-days. Now we are 3 weeks in the season. Let's gear it up for the IVC play coming up.
So we'll see what happens here. Looks like both players are off the field now for Conotton Valley as Strasburg tees it up at the 40-yard line, leading 28-14. This kickoff brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia as Gage Moore checks his lineup on both sides, points to the referee, raises his hand, and now puts his right foot into it. Going to be a high end over and kick. Takes a bounce at about the 25-yard line, picked up by Cam Wright, comes here to the near side, breaks out of a tackle, spins out of another one, gets up past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That's where Cam Wright will have it. And that's where the Conotton Valley Rockets will have it. There's a flag, like Robbie mentioned, back or up around the 42-yard line. We'll see what the flag is about. I've lost track of how many flags have been thrown here tonight. There's an excess of 30 flags, if I had to guess.
Oh, my Atlanta, yes, sir. A lot of flags. And that's not very common in a Week 4 football game.
So we have a, illegal block against Conotton Valley, going to back them up. They had pretty decent field position. Now it's going to back them up deeper into their own territory, trailing by 14 with 6:09 to go.
Conotton Valley's got to strike, and they got to strike fast to get back into the game. With 3 timeouts left, I think they still have. You got to pick up yardage. You got to pick them up quick.
So 6:09 to go in the football game. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line for Conotton Valley. 3 receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side, shotgun formation. Leggett takes the snap. They're going to fire to the far sideline. That's Higginbotham. He gets out of bounds. Nope, stays in bounds at about the 24-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 7 as Tanner Tucker with the tackle for the Tigers.
Can't keep having these little short routes. Got to go big here.
Again, same pass. Oh, picked off again. Oh, he dropped it. That was Tanner Tucker jumping the route. He almost had an interception, and that would have pretty much iced the game if Strasburg would have picked that football off. But Tucker was running before he had complete control.
He had it in his hands, too. He saw the green grass in front of him. Looks like we've got a timeout by Conotton Valley here, Joe.
So Conotton Valley takes a timeout, a Cush Financial Group timeout. We'll take it with him. 28-14, Strasburg leads. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov or go.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School as they get back from the timeout just before we get back, and they complete a pass over the middle to Cam Wright for a gain of about 8 yards to pick up the first down, a First Federal Community Bank first down. 5 wide again. Leggett takes a snap, looks back, throws to the far sideline, has his receiver, and he had it, and he caught it with his knee down. That is, looks like number 23. That is Garrett Ryder on the reception for the Rockets. They're up back to the line of scrimmage again. 1st and 10, another First Federal Community Bank first down. 5:15 to go in the football game. Strasburg 28, Conotton Valley 14. 5 wide. Leggett takes a snap, fires over the middle field. Cam Wright catches it, spins out of a tackle away from Kaiser Thomas, and then gets dropped at about the 44-yard line. Another First Federal Community Bank first down. Conotton Valley, 3 quick plays and right down into Strasburg territory.
They're moving the ball quick.
5 wide, Leggett again. Takes a snap, drops, fires over the middle field. Almost picked off by the Strasburg Tigers, and he short-hopped the defender as number 24, Zayden Barr, almost picked that one off for the Tigers. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now at the 44.
They're so close past 2 times here of picking him off, and got to catch the ball before you can run, fellas.
So 2nd down and 10 now for the Rockets, trailing by 14, 28-14. Leggett takes a snap, fires to the far sideline, has Higginbotham around the 36-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 on the play. Looks like Tanner Tucker on the stop of Higginbotham. Quads here on the near side, single set on the far side. Incomplete, overshot his intended receiver. That looks like that was, can't pick up the number here. The jersey's all crunched up. Is that 40, 20? That's 24, Cam Wright. You're going to bring up 4th down and 3 now on the 37 of Strasburg. 4:32 to go in the game. Conotton Valley trails by 14. Little screen pass out. Has his intended receiver. That's Gavin Haney. Lowers his shoulder. Breaks down the sideline. 10, 5. Does he get in? He does. Touchdown from 37 yards out as Leggett finds Gavin Haney on the little screen pass. He broke a couple tackles and raced down the sideline for the 37-yard touchdown. It's 28-20 now, Strasburg.
That was that pick route again. Pick route again. Wide receiver took 2 defenders out. One-on-one with another free safety and made a play and scored a touchdown. Conotton Valley's right back in this game with a 2-point conversion coming up.
So 4:21 to go in the football game. Conotton Valley going for 2. 5 wide receivers. Leggett takes the snap, looking, fires, got it to Cam Wright. 28-22, Conotton Valley trails Strasburg now with 4:21 to go in the football game. We have a timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this, you listen to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
Family owned and operated for more than 50 years, Dover Brake specializes in sales and service of everything involving automotive and heavy-duty brakes, along with a vast selection of truck parts and accessories. They also offer alignment, custom U-bolt bending, industrial sandblasting, bonding, and more. And now, you can find the parts you're searching for with a complete in-store inventory updated regularly at DoverBrakeInc.com. Safely shop and pay online and have your purchase delivered, or pick it up at Dover Brake, Route 250 in Strasburg, online at DoverBrakeInc.com.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects.
8:22, been a good one here, Robbie. 4:21 to go in the football game. Strasburg going to get the football back, but Conotton Valley cut into that 14-point lead with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion just a moment ago. Now Strasburg's got to come out if they get the football back and run some clock and get some first downs.
Get some first downs, but you have to get the onside kick here. You don't get the onside kick, we got a different ball game here, Joe. Because Strasburg knows it's coming.
They got a returner back deep. Looks like that's Scepter back deep for the Tigers. Looks like the Strasburg Tigers are anticipating maybe an onside kick as all of their kickoff team is up close to the football. Let's see what happens. Now they're going to drop back as Ryan Becker goes back deep as well. Conotton Valley, if you remember to start the second half, did an onside kick. And another timeout taken, this one by Strasburg. We'll take it with them, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Big Z Sports right here on Z Country 99.9.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
(28-22), Strasburg leads with 4:21 to go as Conotton Valley going to kick the football back to Strasburg. Ryan Becker back deep and Marquise Scepter back deep as well for this Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Nope, they're going to try an onside kick. They're going to kick it really high, and it didn't go 10 yards, and it's going to be a couple flags being thrown as well as they called for the fair catch and ran into the to the receiver. I think that's going to be catch interference. Kick-catch interference, I think that's what they call it.
Yeah, or it didn't even get past the 50, so didn't go 10 yards either. So it just took the wrong bounce. It takes the right bounce. We're saying something different here.
We are, unless they call him for the penalty because the Strasburg receiver put his fair catch hand up and they ran right into him.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think that would have been a penalty regardless. So it's going to be a first down for the Strasburg Tigers with 4:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. Strasburg's going to have it first and 10.
4:21. You got to get a stop here. Got to get a quick stop.
They're going to have it way down inside Conotton Valley territory at the 37-yard line. First and 10 at the 33-yard line, excuse me. Going to turn. Brody Ballman takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, going to take off running to the far sideline, then takes a slide down at about the 30-yard line. Going to be a pickup of about 3. Ran about 10 yards to get those 3 yards.
Yep.
As he was getting chased out of his backfield. Clock still moving at 4 minutes to go in the football game. Don't forget, coming up, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Robbie and I will announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. And, of course, after we're done here, you get the best postgame in the state of Ohio with Chris, Roger, and Adam back in the Hartsford's Quality Housing Studios. But still 3:45 to go here in Bowerston. 28-22 Strasburg. 2 receivers on the far side now, 1 on the far side as McVeigh comes in motion here, the near side, lowers his shoulder and gets dropped down past the 25 to about the 23-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Tigers.
Running the clock, that's all Coach Mo wants. Get the play clock down as low as possible and snap the ball. Keep chewing clock up as much. And someone just stopped the clock.
Stop the clock. Officials time here. Let's see what we got called here. So now the officials. So now they're winding the clock now. So 3:22 to go here in the football game. 1st and 10 at the Conotton Valley 23-yard line for the Tigers. 3 backs in the backfield. Receiver split here on the near side. Moore comes in motion. Going to turn and hand to Kaiser Thomas right up the middle. Drags a couple defenders down close to the 20-yard line. Derek O'Hare running down the sideline to call timeout. That's his 2nd timeout here in the 4th quarter to stop the clock. So Conotton Valley with 1 timeout left. Strasburg with 1 timeout. 28-22. Strasburg leads, looking to go to 4-1. Conotton Valley looking to get back on the other side of the scoreboard and improve their record to 3-1.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Joe, there's a lot. This could have a potential to have a lot of playoff points because either team is going to win some big games this year and get you those points, but this game could hold a lot of points. So it's a big game for each team. Looks like we got overtime here in Dover.
We do have overtime in Dover. Dover and Columbus Academy tied at 28. Part of our Impact Collision scoreboard update. It's final. Fairless knocks off Tusky Valley 49-17. Ashland up on New Philadelphia 27-20. Garraway hammers Zanesville 48-14. Claymont shut out Marietta 12-0. Claymont improves to 3-1 on the season. Newcomerstown, they fall to Toronto 26-16. Mogador, they beat Malvern 28-14. Union Local, they beat Harrison Central 28-3. Ridgewood hammers Utica 31-0. Receiver split out to the far side. 3 backs in the backfield. As Ballman takes the snap, turns and hands to McVeigh off the right side here. Drags a couple tacklers down close to the 15-yard line. It looks like Conotton Valley will take their final timeout, and they do. So no timeouts remaining now for Conotton Valley. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 for Strasburg. Get back to our Impact Collision scoreboard update. Minerva, they beat Sandy Valley 47-12. Millersport up on TCC 33-14. Carrollton knocked off Howland 16-10. And Indian Valley is idle this week. But 2:56 to go here in the football game as Strasburg up 28-22. Strasburg has it 3rd down and 13 on the Conotton Valley 16-yard line.
Big stop right here they need.
Yeah, it is a big stop for sure. Does Conotton Valley. Start feeling that cool air rush into the press box.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's football weather out here now. Sun went down, that cool air, the temperature's dropping.
Might need a hoodie.
So 3rd down and 3 now at the 16-yard line. 3 backs in the backfield as Ballman takes the snap, going to turn and hand to Kaiser, comes here to the near side. He's going to walk into the end zone from 16 yards out. Kaiser Thomas extends the Strasburg lead to 34-22.
What a play there. They boggled everybody up to the left-hand side. He shoots out to the right, and he has nothing but green grass in front of him. Up 2 scores now, Joe. It's looking tick, tick, tick. Got to get a quick score if you want to stay in it with no timeouts left.
17-yard touchdown run by Kaiser Thomas gives the Tigers a 34-22 lead. Looks like Strasburg going to try to. Well, Gage Moore is out there. He is their kicker. Strasburg going to go for 2. I think they may. They are going to go for 2 as the ball is spotted here on the near hash mark. at about the 3-yard line. So big backs in the backfield. Moore split out to the far side along with Ryan Becker. Going to turn, throw to Becker, and he's going to be tripped up, and that's going to be pass interference as several flags get thrown into the end zone.
Yeah, it looks like they got their feet tangled up, but the referees are going to call pass interference for that every time.
You can do it so ever nonchalantly sometimes and get away with it, but that didn't look like it was. I don't think it was on purpose by any means, but they did definitely get tangled up.
Yeah.
So Strasburg's going to get to go for 2 yet again on a penalty.
Got to get a stop here. You can't get 2 more points on here and go 36-22. So get a stop here. You're only down by 12. Never know what could happen. I've seen crazier stuff happen.
So they're going to come in at. They have it now for the 2-point conversion, spotted at about the 1.5-yard line. Ballman takes the snap, rolls here to the near side, looking, has a receiver in the back of the end zone, and it's going to be no good, intended for Tanner Tucker, and it was deflected by a defender for the Conotton Valley Rockets, so the 2-point conversion is no good. So the score will remain 34-22. A timeout on the field. Back in 30 seconds with Big Z Sports.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's actually very simple.
Back to the field. Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Bowerston. 34-22. Strasburg leads over Conotton Valley with 2:50 to go here in the football game. Strasburg just scored a moment ago and went for 2 and came up empty on that, but 34-22, a 12-point lead here with 2.5 to go. We are into overtime again, tied at 34 over at Crater Stadium. The Brick House.
Double
overtime now. Dover and Columbus Academy, and a good one there in Dover. Thanks to the guys back in the studio for updating our scoreboard all night. They do a great job of making us sound like we know what we're talking about. Gage Moore, this cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Moore puts his foot into it, going to be fielded about the 22, up to the 30, to the 35, head of steam. Cam Wright to about the 44-yard line, 43-yard line. Another late flag thrown by the back judge.
Late hit, Joe.
So we'll see what the flag is going to be. Hope none of these refs throw a rotator cuff or anything. As many flags as they've thrown tonight. Going to be against Conotton Valley, going to back them up. I know Coach O'Hare will not be happy with the amount of penalties on his team here tonight. Coach Moe of Strasburg cannot be happy either about the flags and the penalties on their teams. That will be one area of opportunity this week during practice and in film session tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's big. You can't. Penalties hurt a team big time.
5 wide receivers. Shotgun formation as Leggett throws it out of bounds. And it's going to bring up second down now in 10 for the Rockets.
The Tigers want intentional grounding over there, but they see a wide receiver in the vicinity, so no flag thrown, and live to see another down. They got to pick up first down and keep the clock moving, try to get a touchdown here and make a big play.
Five wide receivers again. Leggett takes the snap, rolling to the far sideline, fires over the middle of the field. Excuse me, that looked like it was coming over the middle of the field. He just threw it out of bounds and brings up a third down now for Conotton Valley.
Looks like we got a Strasburg player down for some cramping, so you're out there running around, you're going to get a little bit of cramps. So hopefully he's okay. Looks like we had a missed kick, Joe, by Columbus Academy and a blocked kick by against Dover. So I mean that's big.
Looks like Columbus Academy missed theirs, and it looks like Columbus Academy blocked Dover's extra point in overtime. So in double overtime, still tied at 34. We'll see what happens as going forward. Congratulations to the Claymont Mustangs. They improved to 3-1 on the season. They're 12-0. Beating Marietta 12-0. They're 3-1 now. Honestly, and this is no disrespect to Claymont, I can't remember the last time they were 3-1.
2000. It was in 2000 something. They were 9-1.
They were 8-2 at the finish. That was the year of the clock game.
Yep, that was that year. That's the last I remember.
They lost to Philly and they lost to Indian Valley at the end of the year.
Yep.
And they were 3-1 obviously at one point there, as another flag is going to be thrown.
Got a false start on the wide receiver.
So another false start on Conotton Valley as they're going to back them up again to bring up third down and about 15 now. But congratulations to the Mustangs, sitting at 3-1 for the first time in 8 or 9 years.
With a showdown next week down in Old Newcomerstown.
It is going to be a showdown for sure. Leggett takes the snap, fires to the far sideline, has his receiver, it goes over his head and incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down and 15 now for the Rockets. 4th down in the football game, essentially. They need to convert this to keep the clock going or keep their chains moving so they can continue to drive down the field. But you mentioned a showdown in Newcomerstown next Friday night. Guess who's going to be there?
You and I?
Yes, me and you in
right.
Newcomerstown for the Trojans and Mustangs. Going to be a good one in an IVC crossover matchup. As Leggett takes a snap now, rolls here to the near side, has his receiver. That's going to be Jack Owens, makes the catch, makes one guy miss. He gets dropped at about the 44-yard line. That's going to be very close to another first down, and it is a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Conotton Valley Rockets. They convert on 4th and long.
What a play there. Knew where the sticks were, got the first down. Now they want to go even faster.
Takes the snap, fires over the middle of the field, has his receiver. That's Gavin Haney. Spins out of a tackle, breaks out of another one, gets into Strasburg territory down about the 43-yard line. Could be another First Federal Community Bank first down. 34-22, under 2 minutes to go here in the football game. Quads to the far side, single set here on the near side. Going to throw it here on the near side. That's Jack Owens, and he's dropped about the 34-yard line. Going to be short of the first down by about a yard. Going to bring up 2nd down and 1 now. Jack Owens, a nice little football player for the Rockets, only a freshman. Leggett takes the snap, drops back, going to fire it to the far sideline and out of play and out of bounds.
Everybody wants an intentional grounding call there, but he had 2 wide receivers standing right there. So he's okay for that play.
Excuse me, I mentioned Owens was a freshman. He's actually a sophomore, but still young.
Very young,
Two more years in the program.
They don't have one senior up front, Joe.
They do not. They have a junior, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a freshman. As that ball falls incomplete over the middle of the field, Ryan Becker almost picked it off. But yeah, they are the only seniors they lose. They'll lose Gavin Henry, and they'll lose Cam Wright off the starting 11. So they get everybody coming back except Gavin Haney and Cam Wright. 4th and 1 now as the receiver could not hang on to, and that's Gavin Haney. And that's going to be another turnover on downs for the Rockets, as the Strasburg Tigers are going to have it, and that's going to do it here for tonight as Conotton Valley's out of timeouts, and all Strasburg has to do is take a couple knees, and we're out of here.
4-0. They'll go be 4-0. I can't remember the last time Roger Metzger said Strasburg was 4-0. I know it was the Ron Hurst years. So it's got to be back a while, 2002, I think?
Probably 2001, 2002.
23 or 24 years they were saying in the booth, in the pregame show. So
Ballman takes a snap, takes to a knee.
But congrats to Coach Morris, and company, and that's a big achievement going in the next week or crossover game playing Sandy Valley.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge start for them at 4-0 as the Strasburg Tigers. Going to be starting this young season, heading into the crossover game, like you said, Robbie, at 4-0 and taking on a Sandy Valley team that is a little under. I'm going to say under the weather a little bit. They got some guys hurt and stuff. Yep. They're going to start the season 0-4, but that'll be a interesting matchup next week on the crossover, as that's going to do it. Final score here in Bowerston: Strasburg 34, Conotton Valley 22. The Strasburg Tigers move to 4-0, and the Rockets fall to 2-2. Stay tuned. Our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show coming up. We'll announce our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. After this, you're listening to Big Z Sports right here with Z Country 99.9.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Every day begins with purpose. Every job begins with precision. At Rightmark Roofing, we don't just install roofs. We build trust and forge relationships. We understand that your roof is more than just materials. It's protection. It's peace of mind. That's why we use high-quality products and expert craftsmanship. With a sharp focus, our team is always ready to hit the mark. Call Rightmark Roofing. Let's build a future that stands strong.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
At Hartson's Quality Housing, we believe a home is where families grow, memories are made, and futures are built. For 47 years, we've stood by the values that matter most: honesty, trust, and a commitment to our community. Our goal is to provide affordable, reliable housing solutions. We don't just build homes, we invest in the future by supporting local student athletes and the schools that shape tomorrow's leaders. Whether it's on the field or in the classroom, we're proud to stand with our youth and the families who cheer them on. Hartson's Quality Housing, built on trust, committed to community.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Back to the field with Big Z Sports.
Welcome back to Conotton Valley High School. Final score: Strasburg 34, Conotton Valley 22. Strasburg improves to 4-0, and Conotton Valley falls to 2-2. In our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, and Robbie. Great football game, back and forth. Strasburg just made a couple more big plays in the game in the second half to pull out this win.
Yeah, I mean, they made more plays. They had less penalties, I would think, than Conotton, but they pulled it off, Joe. Undefeated for the first 4 games. Got a quarter of the way through the games, and here we go. Going into IVC play now. It's a big step for the Strasburg Tigers.
Oh, absolutely, and that's a huge win for them here tonight. If you think about what they had to do to come in here and win, you travel, make the long bus trip, you come in, and they struggled in the first half a little bit with penalties and a couple of turnovers. They regrouped at halftime. Coach Mo made some adjustments and really put this team in a position to win.
Yeah, he put his team in the best position to win. I mean, he came up with some great adjustments at halftime. First half, it was a lot of the Gage Moore show. I mean, he took over the game. He is a game changer, so it's great to have one of those on your team, and I'm sure Coach Mo's happy he's on his team.
Oh, absolutely. In Conotton Valley, the story was they moved the ball up and down the field.
Oh,
they did a great job of doing that. They could not get the ball into the end zone. They get down inside the 10, the 15, the 10-yard line. They couldn't get it into the end zone on several drives. It was like that for them last week. It was like that for them again this week. But, kind of some missed opportunities. Penalties. I talked to a coach as he was walking out. He said, I had us for 14 penalties. So that's a lot of penalties in week number 4.
Yeah.
And I bet you Strasburg had that many, if not more.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so it was both teams were kind of sloppy here tonight with the flags, but Strasburg did just enough to pull out the win.
Just enough. I mean, you got to hand it to both teams, though. I mean, they're for being a Division 7 schools, each team, I mean, they played their hearts out tonight, and you can definitely tell they're both in shape. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better ball game on a beautiful night. Great facility here out in Bowerston. So I'm looking forward to next week, man. It's going to be a goodie.
It's going to be a good one. We'll get to next week here in just a second, but we got some hardware to hand out tonight in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. We have our McInturf Realty Player of the Game, and I'm going to throw out the first vote for you. Who are you giving it to?
Number 6, Gage Moore from the Strasburg Tigers.
Yep, and he had 2 big touchdowns tonight, a 60-yard touchdown reception, a 37-yard touchdown run, made several plays on defense as well, and that's my vote too. So our McInturf Realty Player of the Game tonight is senior wide receiver / running back, linebacker, number 6, Gage Moore is our McInturf Realty Player of the Game for the Strasburg Tigers. And congratulations to the Tigers in starting the season at 4-0. Your final thoughts here tonight?
What a game, man. That was a very hard-hitting game. All these kids are going to feel it tomorrow morning during films. They're going to walk in slow. But knowing one team walked out of here with a victory, it's game changer. There was a lot of computer points on the line tonight, and playoffs coming down the road here in about 5-6 weeks. So this could make or break. We could see these two teams play again here in week 11, week 12. I mean, Conotton Valley's got the potential. They just got to go to practice Monday, and Coach O'Hara guys will be like, hey, guys, we got to finish drives. We got to finish them. So we're going to do stuff to finish the drives. Strasburg, they got a big one next week.
They do.
They got a big one. They want to keep the momentum going into that. They have, I make a bet, they have it on. They have it circled for that game coming up here in a couple weeks with Newcomerstown. So I mean, they probably have it circled. But you can't overlook Sandy Valley. They're hungry for their first win.
Sure.
After getting beat tonight by Minerva, so they're hungry. So you can't overlook any team. You have to come in and play.
And, of course, next week, me and you will be down in Newcomerstown for that big matchup. The Trojans and Mustangs, 3-1. Claymont against 2-2. Newcomerstown going to be a slobber knocker, or a knuckle fest, as Chris Kale would call it, a knuckle fest down there in Newcomerstown. So that'll be a fun one tonight, or next week for week number 5 of the high school football season. And a big thanks to Jaron and Abrielle as our producers and camera here for Claxon Communications. For Robbie Anderson, I'm Joe Geckler. Again, final score, Strasburg 38 and Conotton Valley 36-22, excuse me. And we will be back at it next week again. But stay tuned for the Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show coming up back in the studio with Chris, Roger, and Adam. Again, final score, Strasburg 34, Conotton Valley 22. So long, everybody.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.